afternoon, everyone. It's more or less bang on 12, so don't see any particular reason to hang on for too long. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. It is midday British summertime, so it is time for Sunday Stellaris. So we are playing the Starfox Empire, and we've had a tough start. So in this particular game, I have gone for the Doomsday scenario. Warning, challenging origin. It was not lying. But, you know, I've enjoyed it. This civilization's homeworld is a highly unstable and only a matter of time before it explodes. It has now exploded, so Baba 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 has gone. Where is it? Where's the Baba? I've lost it. There we go, down here. So sadly we have a hunk of rock where our homeworld used to be. Gutted. And there were loads of actually there were loads of consequences because of this that I hadn't really appreciated. Some of which I should have done. For instance, no good habitable planets in the near vicinity. So Moscot is awful. Oops, sorry, that's the starbase. It's a desert world, and we're an alpine species. Look at the habitability, 18%. Zithri again. Arid world, habitability 13%. This is the sort of crap I was having to go for. The good news is we did find some aliens on this particular planet. These guys, the Apathi, who were primitives, and in spite of wanting to play a diplomatic xenophilic game, you know, our homeworld was blowing up, so we've borrowed their planet. As you can see, quite a few Starfoxes on there alongside the Apathis. And we're now just, I mean, the last couple of sessions has really been sorting out the economy. Just little things like when your planet blows up, you need to move your capital. With hindsight, that is obvious. But at the time, we did kind of miss it. So, without too much further ado, I'm just going to take a quick look. Again, because I play this once a week, so just a quick look at some of the menus just to make sure I remember what's going on. So the Senate's doing something. Form the Galactic Market. Well, I can't stop it at this stage anyway. I'd maybe prefer that to be a bit later so that I could spend some resources to actually sort it out. To get the Galactic Market. In terms of the map, we have just managed to get into this system, which is great because it's got 2 habitable planets. We've managed to just rush it ahead of this nation, the Usanache Council. We've boxed in the Vizandia Confederation, who seem fairly friendly, but we'll have to decide what to do with them. And then there's a few more bits up for grabs round here. And we have secured this whole arm of the galaxy, so we will have to go and colonize that at some point. Not a tremendous rush, though. In terms of contacts, relative power, we are still very low, probably because I've not invested properly in my fleet, because our home planet was going to blow up. We have got a full-strength fleet, but it's still way below everyone else, so we need to be a little bit careful there. We're getting there, but we're still at the bottom of the pile. And we have a very friendly friend in the Vizandia Confederation, which is good. The Finnu Trade Corporation, which I think is there. So we've got a lot of friendlies around us, which is great because we are weak. Situation log. Oh yeah, must remember to do those. In fact, let me check tech now. Once this is done, we will do those because a few more ships is probably what I need. In terms of expansion, we've got a few options here. Now that our economy is somewhat improving, we should get on with, well, maybe not Zolar, but some of the other planets we should get on with. Just check that the ships are all up to date. Yeah, it looks okay. One little thing, I'm just going to... The sound is not actually coming through my headphones, so I'm just adjusting the sound so that I can hear it properly. There we go, that should be fine now. Hopefully you guys didn't notice anything other than me complaining there. And otherwise, I think we're on with the game. So this one's really going to be about consolidating. Our economy is all over the place in terms of buildings and things like that. We were just throwing them up wherever they went. But I think... Yeah, I mean, look at this. We haven't got a single building up here. Terror victims. I think all the planets now are stable, though. Yeah, they're all pretty happy. Well, that's not that happy, actually. So we do need to sort out some amenities. Again, a lot of these planets aren't very habitable. UNIF should be okay. The arid worlds, yeah, the ones that they hate are rubbish. So we'll have to cross that. We're just going to have to improve amenities there. There's not much else we can do. Right. Let's get the game going. I'm going to just minimize... Oh, that was quick. Okay, that's fine. Just going to minimize a few of these just because there's a lot going on. Yeah. Not worried about the armies. Okay, and everyone seems to be doing something, which is good. A leader has died. Oh, one of our envoys has died. Oh, that's okay, I don't mind that. I think... Just check. Yeah, it's fine. In terms of traditions, did we get any relics yet? We did! We have the Voltanum Reality Perforator, which is handy. Amenities usage -10. And Perforate Reality for powerful temporary combat advantages. I mean, who knows what that means. But it sounds cool. In terms of traditions, we went down prosperity because our economy was tanking when our homeworld blew up. I wouldn't normally have gone for it quite this early, but it served its purpose. And I'd like to go down diplomacy because I do want to play a federations game. Maybe I should have picked a starting position that wasn't this one. So we've got a couple of hostile aliens we need to deal with. Our fleet's probably big enough to, but no rush. Where are you off to? Good, that's fine. Just closing off that arm of the galaxy. Something going on in the galactic community. Do we want the readied shield? We don't really. Fine. Construction complete. Where are you, my friend? Oh, cool, you're up here. Probably what I'd like you to do is claim some turf. Probably Cheselion. Rather than building stations. So if you could do that for now. Wonderful. Right, naval capacity is up. That is good. What's next? Admin cap could be quite handy. What leaders have we got? So we've got a biology leader. I know. Remember, we had geniuses, so biology's one we could focus on quite comfortably. How's the food looking? Food's okay. Not too worried about blockers yet. I'm going to go, I think, for the admin cap. We are struggling with that. And Administrator Park. Yeah, go on, we'll go with that for now. But, finally remembered. So what's this? The Prince takes not very long, so let's research that. So this was from what? These was from some of our anomalies. And the Warrior's text. We'll make sure we research that as well. Good, good. Consumer goods are struggling a little bit because I changed my trade policy. So again, on one of these planets, I do need to build some civilian factories, which is fine. Whoopsie daisy, apologies. I'm going a wee bit mad with the middle mouse button. So, yeah. Hello, hello. Guardians of Zanarm, Interloper, heed this message. We are the Guardians of Zanarm. Your presence in the Stentar system is an affront to our creators. Our programming compels us to destroy you. Make your peace with the universe. Where is that? Let's go to that. Oh, so there's a reason that wasn't colonized. Guardians of Zanarm. Oh, fleet power was only 11,000. It's not that good. I think we'll steer well clear of them. And hopefully our ship will get away. Not much we can do about it. Yep, you're away. Good. So the system surveys at the minute, as you can see, we're moving much, much further out from our core planet. I'm really just doing this just because we might get some cool anomalies. Who knows what we might find. So for instance, the Bickrel system is all the way over here. You just never know. We might find something cool. I can't believe they did that. I'd forgotten they did that. Kind of pushed out to block us. On the other hand, it did work. And well, we might as well get Rimboth while we're here. Thank you. We haven't got much alloys spare, so an alloys factory is a fairly high priority as well. Again, they're all over the place buildings-wise. That's okay. Bureaucracy is fine there. Yeah, so Titania, we've got a lot of options. But no people yet. How far away are we? Not very far. Cool. Yeah, so unfortunately now we're just a little bit of waiting just while we colonize all these bits and pieces. Everyone around me is, I think, pretty friendly. Yep. These guys don't like us much, but we have got a buffer. These guys don't like us much, but again, we've got a buffer. So, whoops. Get out of that map mode, please. Back to the border one. So there's no immediate threats coming up. The timing. Oh, so there's no immediate threats coming up. However, I do have low stability. Zithri mine. Yeah, that's not a shock. Hey, we've got unemployment. No, that's available jobs. Maybe it is time to build. A commercial zone, maybe? Or hollow theatres. Do we just go straight for hollow theatres? They use consumer goods. They do not. It's not the be-all and end-all. Could go gene clinics. Don't really want the luxury residences unless we have to. I might be wrong on that, though. You know, please feel free to correct me. I quite like the idea. Again, we are very tight, so I'm going to go commercial zones for the moment. I am enjoying the extra unity we're getting from that at the moment, so hopefully I did set it to the unity one. Did I set it to the unity one? Sorry. Policies. Trade policy. Yeah, marketplace of ideas. Yeah, trade. Loads from trade. My goodness, sorry about that. So Zithri Mine. Let's build a commercial zone. And when that's built, we'll prioritise that zone for jobs. Just so we can maybe get you under control. And yeah, consumer goods are going to run out. Yeah, we know. That is why we're making some rather dodgy decisions. We don't have enough influence anymore, so government. Just remembered we're a democracy. So urbanizer, we need to build some city districts. That's cool. Doesn't really affect what we're doing here. Oh, good mining station. So somebody wants to give us a migration treaty. The Visandia Confederation. What is your species like? Do you happen to like arid planets? Visandia. So you like oceans. Expansion planner. How many oceans are we looking at? Well, we have got one. I'm not sure we need that. No, that's fine. And I'm still running quite tight on Unity, so I think the answer there is to decline. In fact, why am I so tight on? So I've got one migration pact, a research agreement, 3 commercial pacts, and a defensive pact. Who's that with? You can see it's been a little while. Now, one thing I must admit, I've been playing a lot of EU4, and they've made some really nice changes to the interface. One thing that would be handy is it's kind of hard to see who does what. Yeah, so we're in a defensive pact with Vizandi. I suppose that makes sense for now. We are still pretty ropey in terms of everything in our economics. Policies, what are we running? We are probably, sorry, edicts, what are we running? We're probably not running anything. So we could go for the recycling campaign. I think we will. Oh, we're running Land of Opportunity, sorry. Ah, we can cancel that. Oh my goodness, do we need 160 to cancel it? Won't be cancelling that for a while. Oh well. And if we run another one, we will put some strain on Empire Sprawl, won't we? Might still be worth doing. So let's just let the month tick round. See if I'm going to regret this. Certainly not this. We've got a little bit extra. Empire Sprawl impact. Well, that's not doing too much damage at all. I'm surprised at that, because I am running 2. Okay, fine. Traditions! Okay, so I think we do want to go through prosperity. The merchant job would be great. Standard construction templates. I mean, it's okay. Not critical, but I do like this. City districts provide additional housing. Cool. Lavis warriors sighted. For several months now, we have received scattered reports of small numbers of alien mercenaries and privateers operating on the frontiers of our space. They call themselves the Lavis and are apparently exiles from a nomadic warrior culture inhabiting the overcrowded space stations in and around the Light's End system. Their passage near our space proceeded without incident, but they warned us against trespassing in Light's End. There is no Lavis central government to speak of, but their various factions are engaged in constant infighting and often launch raids against neighbouring star systems. Indeed, given their vast population and space-based production capacity, the Lavis would likely be a significant galactic power if ever they stopped killing each other. Well, I suppose we should attempt to contact them. Hey, tree people! Groot! Hi, more Dwamax. What do you want, foolish Dwamak? What happened to make your face look like that? Reactor accident? Vacuum exposure? Hi, look at you! I don't think they're friendly. We are the Lavis. We hunt Dwamak. If you come to Lavis turf, we make Dwamak stew. Not good for you, yes? Hi, I don't even know what the hi. Perhaps you know other Dwamaks. Perhaps you want them to be Dwamak stew. This can be arranged. Lavis not above fighting for Dwamaks against other Dwamaks. If the price is right. Yeah, well, nice. Where are they? Haha! I think we know where they are now. Over there. Okay, cool. Oh no, mining. Yeah, mining dudes. Where have those, Oh, Vestige. There you are, the Lavis Corsairs. I mean, they're miles away, so we don't need to worry too much about them right now. Titania. Can we get a consumer goods factory? Man. Have we met? That's our capital. Just wondering if we've made any decisions here. That's a consumer goods place. We might have to put another one on. Titania as well. And then you, Niv, are you going to be more techie if we can get round to it? Yes, you are. Okay, let's go for that for now. Thank you very much. Can you please build the research station as well while you're there? And in fact, queue these up as well. Nice. Meanwhile, in Marfak, not too much going on. Cool. Oh, well, apart from having a planet that hates us, it cannot reach any other unsurveyed systems. Whoa. Is that it? There's that one. Someone else is probably going there. We're blocked there. We're blocked there. We're blocked most of here. Blocked there. That is it. That is it. So this is our galaxy. Blocked there. Okay, cool. Well, all right. Can you go to Univ and assist science, please? I don't think there's anything else particularly needy to do. I don't think we've missed too many anomalies. We have missed some. Where's that one? Azale. Oh, crumbs, that's in our home system. Are we sure that's not done? Apparently not. Fair enough, might as well tick them off. If you could go and do that one. Surprised at that. I was... Well, anyway, we've done it. Special project complete. Come on, don't leave us in suspense. What was the special project? Starfox Dramax, we come to visit your systems. I don't think I want to attack these guys just yet. We've got plenty of energy, plenty of food. Yeah, that's fine. Go away. Interdimensional trade increases. Wonderful. What was that special project? It was the Prince. But it didn't actually say anything. Did I just miss something? A pop-up or something? Sure, it should have given us something. I hope that's not a bug because my homeworld blew up. Non-aggression pact? Not for now, sorry. We're already running far, far too low on influence. I do like the I do like the voices. They're a bit distracting, but I do like them. Why have we not colonized the last one? Oh, there's 3 planets there. That is a good system. Really good system. Diab. We do need to buy some consumer goods. Yeah, that will do. Can't be done. Oh, did you not queue that? Oh, that's annoying. Right, okay, fine. Build mining stations then. And you should have enough influence to build an outpost. Yay. Done. There's a little bit of noise in my background stream, so I do apologise for a couple of seconds. I'm just going to close a couple of doors just to make sure. I don't know if you can hear it, but I will be right back. Apologies. Right, apologies about that stream. I am back. The joys of doing laundry on a Sunday. Hopefully it wasn't picked up, but it was driving me absolutely mad. Where's our unhappy planet? Can we please prioritise clerks for now? I think we can probably afford the hit on all the other resources, and let's just see if that sorts out the amenities issue. It certainly helps. Once we've got the consumer goods under control, we will start to focus more on, and certainly help the economy, we'll start to focus a lot more on more traditional things like hollow theatres. Yeah, that's fine. Can you please build there? One research station, thank you very much. Guess that's up here. Excellent. Get the research stations done there. We have an archaeological site. Well, we're not going to be able to get to it, are we? Still, it's nice. What is it? Crashed starship. A small canyon of sorts has been carved into the surface of this planet by the violent impact of a starship. What remains of the vessel can still be found on the canyon floor. Although the crash must have occurred eons ago, the wreckage appears to be reasonably intact. An archaeological expedition would be able to learn more. Cool. Just, unfortunately, there's not a lot we can do about it. Oh, Unif, you are overcrowded. This planet lacks housing. Okay, what are we going to do with you then if you're lacking housing? City district time? Which is also quite handy because it'll fill off our agenda wherever that's gone. Urbanizer, there we are. So we'll do that anyway. Which will give us a whole fat load of Unity, which is great. The Amor Alveo system gives off a strongly hostile impression on first sight. None of its planets are remotely habitable, either scorched by the searing heat of the system's 3 suns, or stripped of all life by powerful solar storms. In fact, let's go and have a look at this system. Oh, come on. The go-to's been really annoying this whole playthrough. However, there is one life form that appears to be thriving in this environment. The space amoebas. Giving up their otherwise fairly solitary lifestyle, they have congregated in great numbers, flitting in and out between the blisteringly hot inner system and the large gas giant further out, in what appears to be an elaborate breeding ritual. It is unclear what could possibly have caused the amoebas to favour the inhospitable system. Regardless, they seem to intent on protecting it, and have already turned their flagella towards the ISS Mentat the Yellow. They probably haven't actually, because I think we're friendly with them. Where are you, ISS Mentat the Yellow? Yeah, we're friendly with them. Not that it helps us. So, well, we can't get there, but, you know, it's nice to be friendly. Bath and the Champion. Well, you might as well come back to home system now. Yeah, do you know what? There's one of the anomalies. Just go do that. That's done. Unar's surveyed. FTL inhibition. Again, we are going to have to build star bases at some point for defensive purposes and just to slow the enemy down. Cool, new research then. Dorikin. What have we got in terms of physics researchers? We've got a field manipulation researcher. But otherwise, it's all on you, geniuses. And of course, we have no field manipulation. Do we want mining drone lasers? Physics from researchers is probably still quite low. Yeah, well, it's beginning to improve. I'm just going to tick off the development speed just to get it done, I think. It's not... yes, it's annoying how long the colonies take to develop, but it's not a particularly critical... For me, I don't think it's particularly critical. There's way more important things go on. Excellent. Research station in Marfak. Oh, hello. Why can we not build here? We must have an anomaly or something. Oh, we need the exotic gases. That's annoying. You can at least move to Rethal and get ready. Do we need all of these treaties? We've got one migration pact. That will be to get us one of these planets that is otherwise not very habitable. Probably the ocean world. I can't remember which species it was with, so we can get rid of that relatively soon. The commercial pacts at the moment I'm okay with because we need the money. The defensive pact, yeah, we've got a couple of hostiles. Have they gone as far as rivaling us? I think these guys rivaled us. They did. Yeah, they hate us. Our trade route in the Tiamat system is poorly protected and passes through what has largely become lawless space. An increasing number of pirates, smugglers, and various other criminal elements have been drawn to the system, and they now raid our shipping with near impunity. They probably will raid our ship. Whoa, whoa, whoa! No, they're not. We can take them. That's actually something we can beat up. Come on, Listim, your time has come. Where is Tiamat? It is miles away, of course. That's fine. Let's see them. You can see the fleet power. It really makes a difference. They will completely destroy that, probably without taking any serious casualties. I would be very surprised. Yet another thing we don't need. Nice, what have we got? More minerals? It's probably a bit less critical now, but still nice to have. We can get destroyers, we can get starholds, we can improve our research. I think living metal is probably a little bit... Oh, that's a good edict. Megastructure build speed plus 50%. Let's go for destroyers. Yep, they have. Don't worry, fleet is en route. We do need to start building more ships. Hey guys, come on, do you need to destroy every single station? Apparently, yes, they do. And on Chazelion, mining stations, please. The Armada. Note we're probably making a lot less money. It costs a lot of money to have your fleets in motion. So here we go. I am going to zoom in a bit. There we go. So I do love how the battles look. Although they're very planar, I suppose, and space should really be three-dimensional, but hey, you know, it's good. We've lost at least one ship, which is, I guess, no surprise. Hopefully it... Excellent. Pirate station raided. Hopefully ships do jump out. They don't always get destroyed when they go down, so... Where it's talking about disengagement chance, that's your ships getting out before they blow up. Excellent. So we've got some debris. Ooh, a lot of debris there, actually. Yes, we did lose... No, hang on. 2. Not. I thought we'd lost 18 there. It's like, oh my goodness. We did not lose that many. Can you go home, please? Yeah, just go repair yourself. No, go home. So if you repair them, they'll go back to the nearest star base. I want them to go back to their fleet base because there are things built on that starport that will help them that will cut costs, basically. So it is star base. So you can see ship upkeep minus 25%. So if we're going to dock them anywhere, we might as well dock them somewhere cheap. And I think we take the time there as well to reinforce it. That hurts. Again, the minerals are not particularly spectacular at the minute. We could do with another shipyard as well. Oh, and speed the game back up. So pirates are a bit annoying, but they're okay. Oh, consumer goods are great. Everything's great. Reinforcements in transit. We've got enough for another colony ship, so we should get one out. Where are you, my friend? Expansion planner. Mind goes blank sometimes. It's really weird. I can't describe why certain things just suddenly go loose in your head when you're streaming. So yes, we've got the ocean world. Oh, they're all the rest are rubbish, but I mean, we've colonized worse. Yes, we've got the Finu migration pact for this one. That's fine. Yes, we'll send some Finu there. That's fine. That's fine. I'm less keen on the rest of them, but this is okay for now. Yeah, Fuhari Prime is absolutely fine. Yeah, absolutely fine. And then we can end that migration treaty, which will save us a little bit of influence. Construction complete. She kind of reminds me like the Emperor in Star Wars. Now witness the power of this fully armed and operational battle station. So someone else offering a migration treaty. Hello. So you are Usanach. I don't think you're any use though in terms of your species. I'm sure you're something cold and Usanach. Yeah, no, don't want that. Decline. I know, I love you, but no. You have some unemployment. Raw resources, not particularly short on any of the raw resources at the minute. Is this world particularly good for anything? It's a big-ish Arctic world, small Arctic world, really small Arctic world. Energy for now? Or just go straight for a city district? Let's go city district. I might use this for some science. Birth of the galactic market. The de facto galactic trade, unbound by the performance of international diplomacy, has existed since we first discovered that we are not alone in the universe. As new borders are discovered and old ones redrawn across the galaxy, galactic leaders agree that it is time to legitimize this commercial forum, so that all may benefit. In the coming years, independent traders and government agencies will be looking to establish a quasi-centralized hub for galactic commerce. We would surely benefit were this hub to fall within Starfox space, so we can choose to promote one of our worlds for this purpose. Let's have a quick look at planets and sectors. Yeah, so galactic market is passed. Shock. Planets and sectors, where are you, my friend? Let's see the planets, please. So trade, no, none. Not there then. Hang on. That's science, not trade. I'm in Egypt. Let's go have a quick look one by one then, if that's the way you're going to be. 31 trade on Unif. 28 on Zithri, which is actually pretty good. 26. Worth remembering we can upgrade that when we come to it on Nomatar. 31 on Unif seems to be the one, so somewhere here there should be a decision. Oh, we need the influence. Oh man, I knew we wanted to delay this. Better the rating, more likely the planet is. I'm not sure we're going to get that anyway. I'm sure there must. We've got like a megacorp. I'm sure. Are the Finu a megacorp? No, peaceful traders. Fine. No sense in whinging too much. Although I do like a good whinge. A prelude. Something sits on the moon of Uiflada's prime. Preliminary scans indicate that some ancient technology has become active. Ooh. Possibly as a response to our colonization efforts. Several of our top scientists are eager to take a closer look at the moon and have prepared a special research project. I do like the tooltip. Of course they have. Let's have a quick look. Left behind. Well, to be fair, we are really struggling to get stuff for all our scientists to do. So UNIF, you should be assisting research. You are. Can you please keep doing that? And then, where's our next nearest science ship? You're not far. You're miles away. So the Jandas ship. Can you come down to sort out this mission, please? Thank you very much. And actually, on your way through, can you sort this research project? So do make sure to research debris. They're timed missions. I just saw the tooltip there, the warning up there. Then stack that. Brill. That is a great system. I wish I could get near it, but I can't. You can come home as well then. If you could have a look at that anomaly. We'll see what happens after that. I think that's enough for another starbase. Yep. Having fun up in Rimboth. I guess we might as well go down here, although we arguably don't have enough influence to really do anything. Repaired our ships, which is good. Is our fleet back up to 20 out of 20? It is. You can go away. We've got quite a bit of trade we're not collecting. So it probably is like 12 in Blondell alone. Brill. Please can you build a mining station there? So at some point we do want to start collecting some of this trade that's on the map. Is there more down here? Not too much, but we have got the odd one. So our planets will generate some trade. Fine, we will just have to build something up there, I think. We do need to build more stations anyway. We are running quite low. And at the moment, it really is just consolidating and expanding. Hang on, the trade hubs can build something else. They most certainly can. Azala Station. We don't really need to build much more for you, though, do we? Otchi. Crew quarters. Communications jammer. Resource silos. I'm waiting for... There's a trade item I want to get in there later. Azalet, on the other hand, is now, I believe, our capital. So we could upgrade that starbase so that it at least can build ships and has crew quarters, because we do need to build another fleet at some point. It might as well be there. Defensive pact. Well, that's wonderful. Let's keep going. Construction complete. That's all wonderful. I suppose you might as well go and get ready to go to Pennec. Yeah, so things slow down a bit, because, I mean, now it's really just about taking what we've got, which is fine. Hence why I'll be operating on fastest wherever possible. We have unemployment on Alphadius, which this one... We definitely don't want to grow food. What do we want to do with this one? Straight up energy. So we have an agri-world, which it's not going to stay as an agri-world, is it? Whatever else we do with it. That's an admin centre. Rural world doesn't really cut it. Nomatar Prime. Again, we've got a little bit of time to think there. So rural world gives us some extra worker pop out resource, but that's not that great. Whereas if we did go down industrial world, artisan upkeep minus 20%. Let's try that, I think. And it helps. The main reason is it helps to put ticks on here for me. UNIF, we would like you to be a science planet. Let's be honest. That's what we really want. We don't need the food now. So agri world is extra farmers output. So let's label you up as a tech world. Then I will not forget. Titania, you are the Empire capital anyway, so that's easy. Moscot, you're just crap, really. I guess if I had to pick energy. Sorry, wrong button. I guess if I had to pick, I could do refinery, but well, for now we might as well be an industrial world. So yeah, again, we probably want to be doing something like science or something like that here. Bit less critical here. Maybe let's go for energy here. And just so I don't keep forgetting, generator world. And not sure what we'll do with you, but probably science as well. All good. Colony ship is built. So, yep, that's why you analyze your debris. So we now have 10% progress on autocannons, ceramo metal materials, gravitic sensors, and just general buffs to physics and engineering. So that is well worth doing. Are you an ocean world? You are. Interesting. But I think once we've got a pop of the Finu in our systems, we should be able to colonize with them anyway. So I'm not gonna. A cause to dance. Strange occurrences have been reported among the colonists on Waifadius Prime. Apparently many individuals have taken to dancing on the streets for hours, and even days on end, refusing to stop until they are physically restrained. So far it has only affected a relatively small portion of the population, and our authorities have yet to establish a pattern. Come on, science ship, this is feeling a bit more urgent. Please do the research there. And what I might do, now that we've got a bit more cash, in fact, for Ulfadius, is upgrade their starport. When I say cash, I mean alloys. It's probably a good spot to have it's a really good system, and it's not far from hostiles. In fact, it's a pretty good choke point. Nomatar. Always upgrade the reassembled. Got to be careful on the chat here. Always upgrade the reassembled ship shelter whenever you can. They're just so much better. So planetary administration, yes please. What have we got? Oh, colony development speed, meh. Right, but hopefully we've opened up some other cool stuff. Auxiliary fire control, hyperlines. So we'll probably go for one of the ones we've got some extra points for, like gravitic sensors. On we go. Oh dear, the dancing plague. The isolated incidents of spontaneous prolonged dancing on Orpheus Prime have escalated somewhat, and groups of hundreds of Starfoxes are now compulsively dancing in a variety of different styles. Surprisingly, even those who have never shown much interest in dancing are suddenly able to perform expert moves, and the old among them have rediscovered the vigour of their youth. Although many residents are jokingly referring to it as the dancing plague, it is no joking matter. The dancers show no concerns for their bodily needs and risk dancing themselves to death. So, start the music, it's party time. I think we probably do want to understand what's affecting them, so I am gonna do that. Honestly. The Dancing Plague. Well, we'll do it after the Warrior's texts. Science ship is coming. Thank goodness. Everything just ticking along nicely now. What have we built? The Azalez Starbase is upgraded. Nice. So we now have another shipyard, which is good. Especially, you know, there's always, with one shipyard, there's always, of course, a chance it's going to get absolutely trashed by something. The Senate is now in session, probably debating yet another stupid thing that I don't want. Oh, Pangalactic Recycling. Excuse me. Consumer goods upkeep minus 5%. I would actually take that right now. For sure, I'm supporting that. Let's just see what the other ones are. Readied shield. Naval capacity. I don't really want diplomatic weight going up. Oh, hey. Look at that. We've actually passed someone. We're not the crappiest in the world. Yeah, I'm not that fussed. Guardian Angels. No. I definitely don't want that. It's a complete waste of time. I don't want to use my defensive armies. Why would I do this? Why would I do this? And to then have to sacrifice money for upkeep. Why? Why would you do it? Worker of humans. T-Yankee. Oh, I like T-Yankee. Any empire that kills a T-Yankee will be considered in breach of galactic law. Yeah, I'm definitely supporting that. Oh, ahead of workers' rights? I mean, that's straight up good news, that. Yeah, probably. Ban organic slave trade. Yeah, I support that as well. Comfort the fallen. Unemployed workers have their unhappiness penalties reduced. That sounds good. Will we become a bit more spiritualist? Not bothered about that. Any empire with Tiaki pest control, we are definitely opposing that. Who's proposed that? Ha! I am opposing that. Get out of town, you useless pile of poo. It has it? I love how passionate she is about the new planetary base. Love it. This is a great system. I'm so glad we got it. So glad we got it. Loads going on. So yeah. Oh, Governor. Gained a trait. Governor, her haggard... Oh, well, it's not a good trait, is it? Haggard appearance. Substance abuser. Man, why are all my good substance abusers? Galactic community. Someone has collective waste management. Habitability -5. I mean, I don't really want to drop the habitability too much. Although alloys and minerals are good. We've already got habitability problems on some of our planets. I'm genuinely not keen to improve that, to increase that problem. I think I'm looking at the map while that's ticking away. Again, I'm probably going to put a bastion there. These guys, I think we've got contained, but we do need to put something, maybe at the Jandas choke point. In fact, we also need a trading alien specimen procurement. The director of the Museum of Exobiology on Titania has issued a request for procurement of several alien specimens. These creatures were spotted on surveyed habitable worlds, but they are difficult to capture. It will require the full resources of a science ship for a lengthy period of time. We will gather these species. Yeah, let's do it. So, we have... Oh, sublight exploration probes are still going. Interesting. We do need to go and deal with that as well. Dancing Plague we're doing. Alien specimen procurement. 7 different planets. The elusive Tarbac. The mighty Tassargoid. The vile Orithene. The insidious Sniran. The malleable Gulantha. The wildy Udloran. And the ravenous Zulkar. Yeah, we'll track those. And they're all over the place, including at least one in a hostile empire. Still, that's fine. Oh. Yeah, so I probably want to build this choke point, or maybe this choke. Somewhere along here. In fact, probably here. Ah, they've got there. Fair enough. They're always likely to. You could go up here. Be good. If I'd been paying a little bit more attention, we might have been able to deal with them. Yeah, if you could do that one, please. Nomatar Prime is... Why have you got specialist unemployment, Nomatar? Come on, tell me this. Consumer goods, please. As we've got a specialist unemployed anyway. Yeah. Tradition available, so we're going to get our second perk. Public Works Division. City districts provide 1 additional housing. That's just straight up good. I love that. And because we are finishing, all our planets will have 1 merchant job per 50 pops. We have so many planets at 50 pops. But still, you know, I'll take it. And we have another Ascension perk. So, Enigmatic Engineering. Lesser Minds. So good sensor range, detection range, and others can't reverse engineer. It doesn't feel that great. Again, you know, please feel free to give some insight if you have. Interstellar Dominion, so cheaper influence and claims. Starbase, sorry, influence and claims. Meh. I mean, we are a bit tight on influence, but it's not super critical right now. Oh, thank you for the reminder. It's not super critical right now. We've kind of boxed in everything we can. So, yeah, it might be a bit slower, but we're going to get that territory, so I'm not too bothered about that. Grasp the Void. I mean, starbases are nice, but we haven't actually built up to our capacity yet anyway. One Vision. Monthly Unity, I do like. Pop amenities usage, it's quite nice. And governing ethics attraction's quite nice. Ooh, Mastery of Nature's quite cool. So clear blockers are cheaper, but you get a decision that permanently increases the number of districts on a planet by 2. I do like that. I hate Imperial Prerogative. So this is causing us problems. Don't get me wrong. The Empire Sprawl is causing us a lot of problems at the moment. Tech costs plus 26%. Tradition adoption is plus 40 nearly. However, we can deal with this by building bureaucratic centres. So this is like a once a game thing. Well, admittedly, we can build them 8 times because we've got 8 perks, but it's equivalent of 1 building. Just doesn't feel worth it. Edict capacity plus 2. I mean, I thought we had 2 edicts running, but it seems to only think we have 1. Which is a bit weird. But anyway, so that could be quite cool. Transcendent Learning. Leader level cap plus 2 and experience gain plus 50%. I mean, that's going to give us a small buff across our entire empire. So all of our leaders will be that little bit better. So for instance, our governor will be a tiny bit better. So our edict duration will be better. Our unity will be better. Our scientists will be better. In fact, where are your leaders? So our governors will be better, so we'll have slightly more resources. Empire Sprawl will drop. Crime will drop. Scientists will be faster. Admiral will have better fire rates. So that's I think it's quite subtle, but it is quite beneficial. And Shared Destiny, we're not going down the subject route. So, for me, Mastery of Nature or the Learning probably really stick out. I don't think any of our planets are seriously stuck for space, so I might go Learning first. Yeah, I'm doing it. So hopefully now we'll end up with a slew of really good leaders. Special project. Ancient drones. It's a gaggle of wayward drones. Of course. What else would it be? Initial disappointment was swept away by the drone's erroneous IFF classification of us. We think that they are a race affiliated with their long-dead masters. They seem very excited, if old AI constructs can be excited to see us. Unfortunately, the drones again lapsed into inactivity shortly after, and we've been unable to resuscitate them, or take them apart for that matter. I'm not sure I like this. Let's keep an eye on them. Just sounds full-on ominous. Meanwhile, as you're just sitting around there, there was another research project in that system. The Dancing Plague and the Wily Alderan. There we go. You might as well do... You're going to be busy. I don't like the Dancing Plague in particular. It really... Well, I just don't like it. Hi! You've come to cause chaos again, have you? This is getting expensive. Have some energy. And star bases. Sure, we have some star bases upgrading somewhere. Oh yeah. Let's kit you out with guns. And missiles. And communications jammer. Yeah, let's do that. So that's a straight up bastion. As is Eshiuk. And that's it. That's the only other bastion we've got. Probably a bit less critical now, although it is a nice, again, it's a nice choke point down to this cluster of stars. If these guys are friendly, it's a bit less critical though, so I guess we'll see how it pans out. We are, for all of me whinging that we don't really need the capacity, at some point we are going to need it. So we'll have to just see how that goes. Can we deal with any of these with our military? 907. Wow, 5k, 5k, 5k. Our fleet's still quite weedy, but we could probably take out 907 once we've got a science ship free to go and actually explore there, so let's wait for a little bit. And now that we've got the cash, let's upgrade the Ethiok space station. Cash again, in this case, means alloys. Now that we've got the alloys, let's upgrade that space station again. In terms of expansion, they're all a bit rubbish now, so I'm not going to rush for any of those. Where can you go that might be useful? Oh, Oshimir. Yep, can you go and... Must have had pirates there. Can you just go and deal with that for now? Thank you. What are you doing? I get really nervous and suspicious when the aliens are sending, like, construction ships that they've spotted some way of getting a system. Excellent! We've secured the Alderan, or the Adlorans. The crew of the ISS Hishma the Brooding have managed to collect a small group of Adlorans from the icy surface of Wifladus Prime. These white, furry omnivores wrap themselves into tight balls and roll across the planet's snowfields at astonishing speeds. One animal was clocked at over 80 kilometers per hour. This aided their detection since the passage of their roiling forms kicks up huge plumes of snow. Excellent. So a load of society research. That I will take. I believe you have another research project. I thought you did. So what's this one? The dancing... Oh, the dancing plague can be done centrally. Yep, cool. Can you come round here then? Let's get you ready to do some research. I don't want to leave this open for too long, because there is a chance that these guys might be willing to pay the influence to come across. Governing ethics shipped in the Fyajalavlin nation. They are becoming more materialist. Good for them. What are we again? I think we are... Yeah, egalitarian, xenophiles, and militarists. Dawkins leveled up. Destroyers. is not a special project. I mean, it's good that it's finished. So command limit goes up. Again, we do need to actually start building some of these ships. Oh, we haven't got a Forge World. One of you will be a Forge World. Right. New research. So we can get the planetary build speed. I mean, it does have the advantage of being cheap. Although the autocannon is in the right field. So yeah, let's get the autocannon going. Ancient drones awakening. The drones woke from their slumber and descended to the surface of Oifladus Prime. Attempts to communicate were met with polite dismissal as they set about terraforming a small area of the planet. We do not know the nature of whatever ancient directive they are executing, but it does not seem to be detrimental to the colony. So they're clearing a noxious swamp. Okay. I'll take that for now. I am a bit nervous about where this might be going. Our Commissary General's leveled up. Just checking this out because we are pretty close. Other thing is contacts. Who have we got the migration treaty with? The Finu. Communicate. Can we please break our migration treaty? Thank you. We don't need you anymore. And it's not a lot, but it will add up over time. And they just offered it straight away. Go away. No, we said no. The remnants of a small Voltaum helium-3 mining base have been found at the bottom of a large crater on Azales 4A. The blast that created the crater seems to have originated from inside the facility itself. So I think we already found out in the last stream that they blew themselves up. Unless Voltaum mining techniques were radically different from our own, an equipment failure or accident cannot account for such a massive explosion. Excellent. On you go with that research project, please. Hey, it's election time. We don't have enough influence to spend on this really anyway. And it's very likely that our current leader will win. So I'm pretty happy with that. That's fine. And yeah, come on, we need to get this starbase. Excellent. Again, let's tool that up with some guns and a communications jammer, mainly just to slow them down. Disengagement chance is nice as well because I'm more likely to actually kill them. So hopefully this will put off. Scientist Falatira has leveled up. Well, you're now good at researching biology and resilience. So you're going to live longer. Nice. Not critical, but nice. Yay! As per our Commissary General's mandate, our planetary districts have expanded. So we get a load of unity, which is nice. It's the same one. That's good. What's his agenda this time? Aggressive agriculture. So 2 agriculture districts. That's less good because I don't really want to build it, but we'll see how it goes. We've completed the research of gravitic sensors. Excellent. Might as well do the cheap one, I think, for now. Excellent. The starbase has improved. The other thing is we have now got another ship component, and I have been really lax about this because we started off so badly. But on the other hand, let's just upgrade that. Save. So it does. I mean, it's not a huge boost, but you know, sensor range up a bit, tracking up a bit. I mean, why wouldn't you do it? Yep, destroyer. Oh, I'd forgotten we got destroyers. Hey, okay. Yep, what's this? A gunship with an interceptor. That's fine. Let's mix up the guns a little bit, though. Give another blue laser. Jester. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, fine. Go away. Go away, Mitter. Could go artillery as well. We'll leave that for now. And we'll improve your sensors as well, Hessendrock. Excellent. We can claim a system, so we should probably do that. Thank you. Just to get that little one boxed off. Holy crap, I wish you wouldn't establish them quite so passionately. Right. Leaders leveled up. Systems there. Just go turning on the sectors map mode. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, are we just outside the sector there? We probably are. So if I make Ulthadius into a sector centre, which is probably a pretty sensible move, if I collect the right button, and give them a governor. Look at my governors. I mean, like, honestly, arrested development and just otherwise crap. Well, I suppose righteous is good. Eager, so cheap. I don't want that. Resilient, they last longer, or the crime one. I'm going to go for the really young one. So at least they can start learning in Ulthadius. Yeah, and look, this system's a terrible sector. Probably can't be helped, though. Okay, is what it is. No sense in whinging about it, although I will. Cool, miraculously we managed to salvage parts of a Valtaum data core that had been blown clear of a crater on Azalea 4A. Most of the data was corrupt, but our scientists did manage to properly translate the Korga, the basic Voltanium time unit. Excellent, some research, that's nice. Sorry about the zooming in and out. Oh, they're going in. They're quite brave. Can we see this? A small Voltauum satellite was found in orbit of Talassus 3A. It had been set up to continuously repeat a message until its power source drained millions of years ago. We salvaged its transmitter array, but could only recover a small portion of the transmission. The main purpose of this satellite was apparently to preach the dominant Voltauum philosophy to neighbouring civilizations. Its message speaks of the need to disconnect and to embrace true existence, whatever that means. So we have in Talassus a project to deal with a satellite, so we will. Meanwhile, I think that was highly optimistic. Are you going to get attacked here? No, they ran away. Not surprised at that. Meanwhile, up in Tiamat, can you please build the research station? Can you please build... Well, go for the mining stations first, but... This one, I mean, it just... Every now and again, you get one that just annoys you. That just annoys me, but anyway, for now, it'll do. Oh yeah, upgrade our fleet while we're here. With the improved sensors, so they should gradually start to get more powerful. Ancient drones reaching for past skies. The old drones, fitfully dormant on Oifada's primary moon, have become active again, and their work is a mixed blessing. Under the cover of night and spotty airspace surveillance, they have erected the framework of some gigantic structure a short distance away from our primary settlement on Wayfarder's Prime. Our engineers convinced it is the realization of some outmoded concept known as a space elevator, perhaps a common sight in the times before we Starfox took to the stars. It will eventually have to be raised as it stands in the way of our expansion plans for the colony. And bringing it down safely will take some time. At least our engineers are giddy with excitement at the prospect of studying the thing up close. Apologies again, chat. I'm just going to be right back. My phone has been constantly ringing. I wouldn't normally take it, but that's the second time now. So excuse me from Mo. Right, I am back, chat. Sorry about that. That was actually somebody who regularly watches the channel, he's a very old friend of mine, and he was asking me about the stream, and I was like, I'm literally streaming now. Is this urgent? And it wasn't. He was asking if I could go to war on the stream. I'm like, just come and ask in the chat. Right, okay, good for them. So we are gaining an inconvenient space elevator. Oh, minerals might... Well, I don't think we have any minerals. That's fine. Excellent. So the Armada is a little bit... Oh, 20 out of 30. Excellent. Let's just change our ship fleet manager. As we've got the capacity, let's add some destroyers in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be great. We don't actually have enough alloys to build them yet, but, you know, at least in theory. Galactic Market, oh yeah, we were nowhere near Araya. Whatever, like I care. We didn't want the Galactic Market anyway. Fathers. Maybe we will make you a small forge world. Modrig Den. Or just mining, maybe. For now, let's do mining. Well, it doesn't really matter, actually. Let's build a mine. Everywhere else is cool. Lost to bureaucracy. Oh, come on. Don't even get me started on bureaucracy, man. Due to a major clerical error, parts of Oifladus Secundus has fallen behind in infrastructure maintenance and accommodation services. The people live in rather bleak conditions and will not tolerate it for long. Remedying these problems will cost us time and effort. So we can either more or less ignore it. We could... Oh, that's a lot. We could blow a lot of resources investing in the area, but we do actually have them. And it will give us unity. Or we could just throw out the inhabitants. That'd get us influence. Probably don't want to do that. Let's invest. I mean, it is expensive, I'm not going to lie, but fair enough. Azala. Consumer goods are starting to look pretty good now, actually. What else can you build? I don't want to do you too much bureaucracy. But on the other hand, it is hurting us at the moment. We can rejiggle it later. Admin office, go on, let's do it. We are paying over. We're still paying way over the odds for everything in terms of tech and science and Unity, things like that. Can you just come down here while we're here and build those mining stations? Actually, while you're there, can you please build some mining stations? Oh, we can't build it. Why not? Why can we not build that? Who knows? Well, okay, fine. I think I may have already queued up the order. We have secured the Zulkar swarm. The Zulkar are swarming insect analogues, unusual both for their large size and the fact that they are lithivores, feeding off rocks and minerals in the ground. One of the shuttles belonging to the ISS Muntat the Yellow sustained serious damage when it inadvertently passed through a large swarm, and several Zulkars began to feed on its hull. The construction of the special containment facilities required to hold these creatures has already begun at the Museum of Exobiology on Titania. Okay, science research, great. Where is this? Azalea? Let's get that anomaly sorted. They're doing it again. They are going to get killed. I don't know what they're doing. It's a very elaborate way of, well, get themselves killed. Speaking of which, can you guys come to the dubious abyss? Special project completed. After careful analysis of the Voltaum transmitter array, our archaeologists and data engineers have concluded that the machinery does not contain any technologies of value to us. The project has greatly improved our understanding of the primary Voltaum programming language, however. This will hopefully make it easier to decipher their data in future. I get the feeling there's a few little bugs in some of the events and things on this run. Because I've already got the Voltaum reality perforator, and I'm sure that should happen after you've done some of these missions. Anything going on down here? Nope. Let's go and do this mission then. I know we can't. Can't get that one. Just have a quick look in the situation log. So there we go. Yes, we have still got one. ISS Bathan the champion, please, whoever that is. Yep, research that. I'm not sure where it is, but that's fine by me. Brill. Oh, Forge World. Yeah, that should be good. Trade Hub. Good. Speaking of trade hubs, how many starbases have we got? 6 out of 7. There is a lot of trade up here, and it seems a bit daft not to collect it. So the trade range at the moment will be 2 because we've got small starbases. So there's a lot of trade. So hang on, we can get, if we go to Injondus, we'll get these 2 which are great, that one which is great. We'll miss out on those until we can upgrade the starbases. But we will also be able to go around and get these 2 and then pick that one up later. So yeah, I think I'm going to... And it's a choke point as well. So this won't be a very good defensive station. Ooh. That's our pulsar. Nice. It won't be a very good defensive station, but it will be something. It won't stop anything other than an early game fleet for more than a second, though. Later in the game, they'll just roll a 500 or whatever it is power station. Still. Titania, yeah. Good for you. Let's come and get this, because there's a habitable planet down there as well, which could be quite handy. Our influence is improved. I should keep a half-iron factions. I'm not super bothered about them on a day-to-day basis, but I haven't looked at them for ages. So the First Strike Legion basically want us to be aggressive, which doesn't fit the playstyle I've gone for at all. Lisma, you're great. Solid liquidity. We're actually getting close. Keep at least 5,000. That'd be nice. Federated, we want to do that, but right now that's a long way away. Research efficiency. Yeah, all of these I'd like to do, but none of them I can do right now. We haven't got robots yet, have we? Random number generator, you have not been kind. Got destruction complete. Ethiuk, where are you, Ethiuk? Oh, good. Well, that's one of our bastions done. Good for you, Ethiuk. Titania is doing its thing. Here come the ancient drones again. After waking yet again, the drones briefly disappeared from sensors. When they returned, it was with a large cache of minerals of unknown origin in tow. They dumped it on the surface of Waifladus Prime after sending a badly corrupted burst transmission indicating that they had fulfilled a requisition request. Then they went back to the moon. Wow, +4 to one of the planets there. In Waifladus. Yep, that's nice. Oh, we've got a couple that we missed over the years. Voltaum Observatory has been found on the surface of Golba 3A. Interesting. And one of our ships can go and do whatever it wants to do there. Thank you very much. Research that, please. And a resolution has been passed. Oh, Pangalactic Recycling. So resolution so far, what have we got? Pangalactic Recycling Initiatives. So pop consumer goods drops. That's fine for me at the minute. How is everything else in the Senate looking? Problem is, so far, we've largely agreed on everything. Ooh, we're still miles behind, but we are catching now. Whoever these guys are, the Wizaraki Alliance. Oh, please don't do it. Collective waste management. I'm not a big fan of this either, to be honest. But it looks like I'm going to have to be, because it's coming. Unfortunately. Warfleet, where are you? Still chugging away. One thing we should do is let's just have a quick look at the species that we've got. We could do with getting friendly with one of the... It's not much help, is it? With one of the dry world... Ooh, got a habitat preference. Because we have an awful lot of dry planets. If we look at the expansion planner... We have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 2 colonized. So we've got 8 different arid worlds. And at least these people would actually enjoy being on them. So where are we? Species. These, however, I don't know why they're there at all. So the Alvathari, cybernetic, it's not looking too good. No pops. I don't know why they're on the list. The Wizaraki deserts. So a couple of pre-sapients. Don't talk to us about what we do to primitives. The Hanmur and the Polvanites. They're minerals, which could be quite interesting because they will consume minerals. So let's just go back to the contact log and just see if any of these empires don't completely hate us. So you're no use, you're no use, you're no use. The Hanmur. They're okay actually. Don't want them. Right, Hanmur. It's time to start improving some relations with you. And we will send one of our envoys to do so. Envoys, where are you? Improve relations. Visiander... Galactic... the one from the Galactic Community for now. We're so poor anyway, we can't control that. So let's see if we can get these guys improving with us at least. Excellent. So we are now at least neutral. So they wouldn't take a non-aggression pact. Would they take a migration treaty? Not yet, but if we can get them friendly, they might. So we'll leave that bubbling away in the background and cross everything. Scientist has leveled up. Good for you. Dubious Abyss. So they're ready to go in. Speaking of ready to go in, they're ready to go in. I would Thank you very much. Can you get back down to the Dubious Abyss for now as well? I just want everything to be ready to go in this system as quickly as possible, because there is a chance that these guys might decide they like it, and who knows, it might be good, it might be rubbish. Scientist Darmal has died. So that is... Can we assign a good leader here? Because they're researching an anomaly, I think. Yeah, investigating an anomaly. You'll do, commanding. You'll do, Mikab. Can't move you. What about you on Terralia? Yeah, you can go in there. And then let's put someone else here. Survey speed is really useless at the minute, as is anomalies. I think we go for the statecraft researcher for now. And it's worth keeping a half eye on this, actually. So if we use this guy, it's 35%. A level 5 genius. Would the statecraft person be better? Probably not. 32, no. Because of the lack of experience. That's fine. Level 5 dude, come back. All is forgiven. Level 1 dude. You do your business there. Oh, research agreement. Yeah, whatever. I would like to have more agreements, but I desperately need the influence. Yep, that one's doing what it needs to do. They're doing what they need to do. That's fine. Hey, we've got more traditions. I'm going to go for the diplomacy ones. I want to have the option of federating. And most of our neighbours aren't too horrific, so in terms of fighting, I'm not too worried about that yet. Diplomatic influence cost reduced by 50%. Nice. So let's go with that now. The one I really want is form federation. But we'll have to wait for that one. But it's coming. It's coming. Special project complete. The archaeological dig on Golba 3A has uncovered a small mural in one of the observatory's dust-covered smaller chambers. It seems to depict several different constellations, possibly as they would appear if viewed from the Voltaurum homeworld. Our astronomers have not been able to identify the individual stars. Given we've found the Voltaurum homeworld, that is a bit of an oversight. Right, Golba, you are not doing anything. What is in the sit log? Nothing in terms of anomalies. Research that, please. Oh, crumbs, I thought we were researching that. There are more aliens to procure. Right, Golba, where are you? Yeah, go and get this one. And you in the Dubious Abyss. Go get this one. Oh, no, 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 no. Sorry, you are there for a reason. I apologise. Let's get our fleet in here. And hopefully they'll make relatively short work of this mining station. These mining drones, I don't think there's any major threat, but we could do with losing nothing, and I'm not sure if we'll get away with losing nothing. Excellent, that's our starbase. Excellent. improved reactor boosters, I'm kind of a bit meh about, but... Ooh, we've got a rare tech. What have we got? Experimental subspace navigation. Solitary science ships can break out of the naturally occurring hyperlanes and attempt to navigate to known but otherwise unreachable destinations. I just love it. Let's do it. And I happen to know somewhere here, unless they've died, of course. Oh, it's one of the ones who died. We had an expert in that area. Oh well. As you can see, we are doing all right against these guys. Bit chaotic. Whoa, very chaotic. Wow. Okay. The ISS Bath and the Champion never made it all the way to TBR 6759 to study the anomalies surrounding it. The ship, along with Science Officer Atira and crew, blinked out of existence as it was navigating the debris field and then reappeared minutes later. Falatira reports that they found themselves briefly in some extra-dimensional space. External viewports revealed that external viewports revealed that they were surrounded by countless ships of alien design, suspended in a seemingly endless void. Before the crew could get their bearings, the vision abruptly faded and they found themselves back in regular space. However, roughly half the crew are missing. Uh-oh. Falatira speculates they may have been selectively trapped by some unknowable mechanism in that strange space, so she just straight up gains experience. Well, nice. Well, interesting. Right, anywhere else we can go? Great Wound, steer clear. We haven't secured any of the archaeological sites yet, have we? No. No, we've got 3 in nearby that we can potentially do. Right, go and secure some silly alien thing. Yep, if you could go and get that one. And then if we could rejoin you guys. So we have lost a couple of ships, which is annoying. They are losing far more, but still, I don't want to lose any. Don't shoot the spaceship. Shoot these things that are shooting back. But we've got... Yeah, this is fine, but... Dimensional drift. Ha! Missing members of the ISS Bath and the Champion's crew, thought lost to the dimensional rift, have reappeared. They hailed us from aboard an unknown vessel, not entirely dissimilar to our own science ships, idling close to where the ISS Bath and the Champion originally experienced a dimensional disturbance. They claim to remember nothing of their time outside our dimension, aside from a vague awareness of having been away for some time. They wish for nothing but to return to service under Science Officer Falatira, and intend to surrender their ship to the Starfoxian authorities. Very well, gain a science ship. Or the safety of the Starfoxian people hinges on their destruction. We don't really need the science ship. So let's have them as hostile, why not? Yeah, so we have a 5th dimensionalist, whatever that is. Are they just going to sit there? They are. Okay, cool. We will send our war fleet up to go and punch them in a minute. But it has bigger things to worry about for now. And you can see once you've got rid of the actual hostiles, these stations aren't too bad to deal with. Who's just died? Scientist Dorokin has died. That's our physics researcher. Have we got anyone who's out and about just doing nothing? Can't use a leader on a research mission, but we could use Falatira. Yeah. I'm only purely because she's got good experience, no other reason. And then on Falatira's science ship, let's recruit a new one. I don't really want to survey. There's not many anomalies left. I hate the age. But okay, fine. We'll go with that. I do hate the age, though. Other thing to just check. In tech. Yeah, just checking she didn't match up in terms of the expertise. She doesn't. Right, Dubious Abyss. Research projects. And survey, please. Galthor, if you could get... Oh, you're still fighting. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I'm getting a little bit trigger happy then. Construction ship. You can come straight in here, please. But yeah, there's no threat here now. It's just a case of shooting it down. Which they are doing quite effectively by the looks of things. They have destroyed it. Boom! Get yourself repaired, please, guys. In fact, no, return to your moorings. So what happened? We lost 4 corvettes. And the frigate! Posho frigate's dead. Oh well. At the moment, that's okay. We do need to be a bit careful, though. We are pretty weak in terms of military. Governor's leveled up. That's great. So the reinforce button I really do like. Just does everything for you. Construction ships. Okay. Just looking, we actually have plenty of info. Oh my goodness. Here come the ancient drones. Frantic signal bursts from the alien moon alerted us to the fact that the old drones on the planet have woken yet again. This time they bring us a significant prize, as they have unearthed an ancient satellite from the depths of their moon and partially repaired it. Ooh. We do not know how the satellite ended up there, nor why the drones have ignored it until now. Regardless, if even a fragment of its databanks have survived, there is a lot we can learn about the day-to-day life of the empires the drones first served. Fascinating. Add +3 to Alfladius 4B. Crashed First League satellite modifier added, giving... Well, nice. So they've given us a load of minerals. Now they've given us some society research. To be fair, I'm enjoying that little chain. Anyone unemployed? No. Jaundice. I apologise, I was going to increase you, but I can't. Increase you. Build you. There we go, they're coming in. Let's increase the speed again. Sorry, I hadn't realised it was still so slow. So they will be doing the research. Reinforcements are in transit. That's good for our fleet. Another envoy has died. The envoys, I don't know why it's a pop-up, because they more or less just instantly replace them. And you don't get enough interaction with them anyway for it to be like, oh no, that really cool scientist that I had has died. Just topping up my water. So you do sort of look at it and think, well, you know, why do I need a pop-up that they're dead other than... Well, yeah, why do I need it? What I haven't done is I haven't been in to see if we could just disable it. That's probably a bit too keen. Right. On with the fun. I've just spotted I have a couple of pop-ups have appeared. So Ulfidus Prime. We have unemployed people. We want this to be a refinery world. Or do we? Forge world, maybe. That's probably what I actually meant by that. Thank you. Because we are really slightly low on alloys. That would be great. Generator world over here. Well, let's go for another generator. Everywhere else is okay. Cool, so we've got more mining drone lasers and extra research, which is great. Fiju has declared... Finu has declared Fajarvin as a rival. Interesting. They're near enough that it's important. And Jandus, we can now build. So the trade hubs add collection range, so we definitely do want to be collecting this one. And then the second one will give us up for Varis. So no brainer, trade hub. And I know there's a building coming that will let us improve. Ooh, listening posts. Cool. Houses a team of dedicated experts. And they have reciprocated the non-aggression pacts. Yeah, good. So science is carrying on. Our annoying, stupid sector over here has... Ooh, what have these guys got? High-quality minerals. Maybe we want to mine here. If we're going to mine on any planet, this is the one. Sure, in which case, let's build a mining district. And let's make you a sector. We've got plenty of money for leaders. It's just annoying me. Worst sector ever, though. Look at this. One planet. One system, even. Rubbish. But we might as well take the little buff that a governor would have, and we can use it to train up governors before we put them onto good systems as well, so it's not all bad. Right, I just want anything other than Lifetime and the cheapo one. So, you're young. You'll do. Have fun learning the ropes on Voldari, on Fuahiri. On that system. We've got a lot of minerals. Yeah, come on. Found alloy worlds. That's what we need. Generators kicked in. Special project completed. Our researchers have succeeded in isolating the cause of the dancing incidents on... such a weird thing to say. On Fladus Prime. It appears the culprit is a gas released by local vegetation. The gas induces feelings of exhilaration and an irresistible urge to dance, while suppressing fatigue. It seems to be fairly benign, however, as the colonists' self-preservation instincts prevent them from literally dancing themselves to death. Furthermore, our scientists have developed a synthetic gas that, once released into the air, will neutralize the effect of the dancing gas. Local entrepreneurs have suggest that we preserve the unique character of the colony by allowing the gas free reign in certain areas, providing a safe space for young and old to experience the eternal party of Oifladus Prime. Others point out that the gas has certain valuable properties we can make use of if we can extract it from the plants before it is released into the air. So we either get... Party Fever, a gas extraction well, which will come in handy when we're terraforming, and a really nice boost to pop growth. Or we get 2 gas extraction wells and a load of Unity. Nah, let's get the growth speed. Come on. We are probably behind on pretty much every single major measure. Ooh. We're not going to activate that relic because we have got no idea what it does. Right now, it's hardly a necessity. Come on, construction ships. Build one there, please. Thank you. Let's get this game going. And then down here, just need to let the surveying finish, and then we can build there as well. Oh, and the fleet. Yeah, you sort yourself out first. Oh, here they go. Ancient drones. The erratic behaviour of the narcoleptic drones have taken a violent turn. A number of them woke and entered the atmosphere of Oifladus Prime, as is their wont, only to slam into the surface of the planet at full thrust repeatedly in many cases. Damage to the colony was negligible, but the nigh invulnerable drones were destroyed in bright showers of blue sparks, indicative of the tremendous force of, and dedication to, their self-destruction. Can we find out what was wrong with them? I wish we could. I don't know if there's anything in the situation log. Nope. Nothing there, I'm afraid. We are in the dark. Oh, interdimensional trade increases. Oh, nice. The Mirror Dimension Starfox Commonwealth reports that their economy is booming. Contributing factors mentioned were our portal trade as well as recent victories over the warp beasts. So we get a load of consumer goods, which is nice. Some volatile motes, exotic gases and rare crystals, all of which is great. Which reminds me, I'm thinking, because we've got loads of stuff we could colonize apart from alloys, of course, apart from alloys. We could buy some alloys, though, if we wanted to. I just want to see if our friends in the Harmur Syndicate still don't really like us. You know, have you ever considered a migration pact? Oh, they hate us. Why are you suspicious? Why are you suspicious? Yeah, I mean, we hate them, of course. I'm not convinced we're going to get them on side, I'm afraid, but I'm willing to let it go for a little bit more. The Senate floor is in session. Collective waste management. Yeah, I don't want habitability -5, really. I think we might be on our own here, though. Oh well. Fine. I don't think I want to spend too much time fighting that sort of overwhelming victory. Oh! Deep space tracking sensors confirm that someone else destroyed the subspace anomaly that was guarding our missing space probe in the Gothra system. The probe itself was also destroyed during the battle, so we no longer need to worry about the sensitive data it contained. Oh, excellent. I mean, I wouldn't call that recovered, but hey, if it does the job. We've successfully collected... at least 2 of them were taken by aliens. We've successfully collected all our missing sublight probes. The detailed information they held on our culture is now safe from prying alien photoreceptors. With their combined sensor telemetry, we've been able to fully survey a number of additional neighbouring systems. Some physics and some money. Nice. I presume that they put enough ships in there. They did. Go survey that quick. If we could just nip in, that would be very cruel, but very funny. If we could just nip in and get that out from under them. I don't think we will, but worth a try. In fact, exactly what I don't want to happen here. If we could do that there, that would be brill. And if you could build a starbase there, that'd be brill. And then you can come and... one thing that would be nice, again, is if you could do the assist research from the map. But we can't, so let's not whinge too much. Ooh. It's not quite as strong as it could be. If any of these come inside, on side, there's still not enough to beat it, but we'll keep an eye on it at least. Interesting. Just in terms of the victories as well. Sorry, just in terms of the victories as well. How bad are we? So we're doing really well because we've got a relic. But once you knock that out, we are actually moving quite well up the list. Interesting. We've lost any. Yeah, I mean they're all dying. Leader, one of our envoys died. Not too shocking. The Armada's being repaired. We do need to go and knock out that annoying little... I can't even remember where it was. Repairs done. Karakon the Guardian has completed whatever it needed to do there. Can you please... Oh, yeah. Let's get one of these archaeological sites. What's this one? Two-angled. Okay, the surface is utterly without precedent. Vast geological areas, from mountain ranges to entire continents, are suddenly cut by shapes far too geometrically regular to be natural in origin. The otherwise natural-looking environments are suddenly broken by entirely flat plains, perfect triangles, and sharply angled corners. Yeah, I mean, it's a site we can research, so yeah, let's go and get that one sooner rather than later. Well done, Galathor's Armada. Let's go take out that thing. Jondus's Starbase. So you'll notice that some of these have now disappeared. So the trade that we're collecting has disappeared off. So we'll be getting more money, more unity, all of which is great. And we've completed the Starbase in Siagawa, which is also great. So if you could please do the honours with the research station. Trade hubs. So yeah, we're at our limits. We are way off our fleet limits. We do need to start building that. Ah, yeah. Have we got any other options in terms of deserty type species? I don't think we do. Annoying. We are nearly there. Whatever. Hostile fleet is present. I mean, fleet is an extremely strong word for this. Even my fleet looks okay compared to this. I will take. What does it look like? Autocannons. What else can we find? Anything missile-y? No. That's our only experienced leader as well. It's the cheapest, and it will make our ships better, which we haven't really done. So, fair enough. Let's do that. Whoa! Well, that was quick. Predictably, it's gone. So, if you could now return to your home base, please. I don't know if we get anything for that, or if that's just it. Oh no, that's it. Recycling campaign has expired. Wow, we've got a few more edicts. Look at this. All sorts of things we can do with... So this is where you want your gas traps and things like that. There's a lot of things we can potentially do with them later. So increase speed, shield hit points. We can make our blockers cheaper, increase damage, better sensors. But we don't have enough crystals to do any of those. So our edict capacity, is it these edicts? We can only do one. Well, let's try it again, the recycling campaign. Just see what happens. I was expecting this to tick up. Oh my goodness, ancient drones looking for drones. The surviving drones have been missing since the suicide incident. History buffs on Oifladas Prime are convinced the drones are still in close proximity, shielded from prying eyes by some lost technology, but the expected time window for the next activation has come and gone. Progress on deep analysis of the destroyed drone's remains has been slow, but a breakthrough is expected soon. Cool, keep me posted. Definitely keep me posted. Oh, these guys are annoying. You get nothing from us, scum. I'm not quite that brave yet. But you can have some energy. Go on, you can have some energy. Can you please build the mining stations? Might as well claim that system. Give something for our scientists to do other than chasing random animals through the across the galaxy. Go wait. Ooh. I'm following that ship by accident. That was confusing. We've got another scientist died. Scientist Yundan has died. Another scientist has leveled up. So that's our engineering research scientist gone. Sadly, I think we're running out of geniuses. We most definitely are running out of geniuses. Ooh! Where did you come from? Sophont 1P1. You're a bit old, though. I'm not sure if I want you, but... Again, I'm going to go for age over anything else, I think. Because, yeah, even Falatira, we do have a similar expertise, but she's going to die soon. Let's recruit that. And then for engineering, it would be nice to put one of our decent scientists in control, but actually we haven't really got any decent scientists. Come on, you can do this. Jondra, you're about as good as we've got at the moment, I'm afraid. And then F&E, you can get on with that. The alloys is beginning to come in a little bit more impressively. I'm just going to go to expansion planner. Nope, we're still rubbish at all of those. Just going to toggle empire species. So we have now got some Haidari in here. It's a species without a home planet. Did we get refugees? As well as the Finu. Ingenious, love Arctic. I'm not sure how we got those, I'm afraid. I'm just genuinely a bit curious where they came from. I may have missed it with everything else that's going on. Population. So you're not on UNIF. Or Zithri. Well, nobody with any sense would be on Zithri, but we are. Titania. Haidari. On Nomatar Prime. No, here you go. You're mainly on Ifladus Prime. Oh, well, okay. I wish I knew where they'd come from. I must have missed something. Maybe a migration treaty that I've missed or something like that. Construction complete. As ever, very dour. Good. Build those mining stations, please. We have researched Gothra, which is great. In fact, change your plan here. Cancel your orders. See if you can snipe that. And Terala the Graceful. You're going off that way. You're going off that way. Gothra, can you go and get the Everus thing, whatever it is? I think that's another of those weird little Tassargoid, one of these in fact. The Tassargoid is an extremely lethal predator that stalks the dense jungles of Rixim 3C at night, paralyzing its prey with electric shocks before sucking their brains out with its tube-like mouth. Pleasant. Unfortunately, 3 of the crew members from the ISS Muntat the Yellow were lost to these creatures before a specimen could be secured. The Museum of Exobiology on Titania will rename one of its wings after these brave officers to honour their sacrifice. Excellent. Well, I wouldn't call it excellent having your brains eaten out. That's not my definition of excellent. Oh, and then there's probably another one. Malleable, yeah, there's another one up there, so you can go get those. The malleable Gulantha, or whatever they are. Another of our envoys is gone. All our planets are okay. I tell you what about this game, it feels on this run just so different because I'm not constantly in terror of my entire empire collapsing because of lack of resources. Governor's leveled up, brill. It's a very, very different feel. I mean, we're still very, very behind all of the opposition. Pirates sighted. With its vulnerable and unprotected trade route, the Tiamat system has attracted some pirates. Yes, I do need to actually start considering defences, don't I? It's a decent pirate fleet. But we're better. We will reinforce it actually while we're here. We are arguably running far too weak a fleet at the moment. And the excuse that our planet was going to blow up is beginning to wear a bit thin. Other thing we should do is on ship designer. No, sorry. Fleet manager. Oh, we lost our special ship. So let's just do that. Because then we can reinforce one of our corvettes. Uh-oh, ancient drones panning for gold. Sorting out the errant innards of the shattered drones took much longer than anticipated, as each drone seems to have been built from a slightly different design, assembled from slightly different parts. Once this fact was established, one thing stood out. The parts that were identical, separated from the rest. It is clear these parts are somewhat modern, if alien make. It is likely that someone has done what we could not, and tampered with the drones. This warrants further investigation. It most certainly does. On with it, scientists. Less talk. More investigations. Oh, here they come. Have we beat them there? That's fine. That's fine. I don't mind if there's a fleet in transit. Ha! We have beaten them there. Excellent. This is why you have yourself ready to go into a system when you kill the aliens. Oh, a Flydus Secondus. Still got you down as a rural world. In fact, we want you mining. Please. Mining world. And in fact, let's do another mine. Yeah, let's do another mine. For now. That's fine. I don't mind having reinforcements in transit. In fact, you could argue reinforcements in transit is entirely a good idea. And then Despad 3. Hey, another nebula. And yep, we've got enough to do that starbase as well. Meanwhile, in Tiamat, after an extensive search of the seabed on Seed of Hope using a small fleet of mini-submarines, the crew of ISS Terralia the Graceful finally managed to corner the elusive target of their search. A live Tarblack, the shimmering creature which defends itself by emitting faint psionic signals that produce a sense of dread in most organics, was brought aboard the science ship in a special water tank simulating its natural environment. The crew members on the ISS Terralia the Graceful that come into direct contact with the Tarblack will require extensive therapy, but the mission has been a success. Excellent. That'll be you guys. Yep, it is. Now we can get you off doing some archaeology. At least you can do something useful. Excavate that archaeological site, please. I don't really care that the reinforcements are on the way, but I'm glad they are. And if you could just go and take out that pirate station as well. Ooh, some debris. Nice. We have got admin cap plus 10. It will be nice. It will help. I mean, we're gradually reducing the negatives here. Gradually. So what have we got? The ones with the shaky hands would be nice. I'm not particularly bothered by any of these, truthfully. But actually, we have got a commander who's a biology expert. In fact, we've got a very good commander who's a biology expert, so we should probably do one of those. Okay, let's get the energy. Oh, that's cheap. Let's just get that going. You can lead it, however, Falatira. And then physics. Sure. And then where's our nearest scientist here? Before you do that, come here. Might as well do the timed project. Orinthi secured. The small rodent-like creatures known as Orinthi are native to Jurg Falag, where their habitat extends across most of the planet's diverse climatic regions. They breed at an extremely rapid rate and seem to have a particular fondness for chewing on electrical cables. Procuring specimens was not a problem. In fact, after the initial creatures were collected, more of them made their way onto the ISS Bath and the Champion by hitching rides on the science ship's orbital shuttles. Exactly why the Museum of Exobiology requested Orinthi specimens remains a mystery. Good, good. So they're on Womjam. Still can't get out of here to do research. Still can't get out of here. Home again, I think. For now, just come back as far as Jondus and we'll decide what to do with you after that. Meanwhile, on Gothra... No! Pirate station raided. We are out of influence. That was not the plan. You can return home, please. That was really stupid. Really stupid to spend that. Fortunately, the AI seems to be really dense. It should be... It's got freedom of movement. It could just come straight over here and get that system. Gulantha herd secured. Gulanthas are large flat herbivores that have evolved in internal gas pockets, enabling them to hover a few centimeters above the ground. They move about in herds consisting of a few dozen animals, grazing on the moss and lichen that can be found on the windswept plains of Hajpok Haxizab. They are ruthlessly hunted by the moon's apex predators, and our biologists on the ISS Muntat the Yellow estimate that only a few hundred herds remain. One of these, consisting of 9 animals, has been successfully collected and will be brought back to Titania. Excellent. Lisfal. Is there anything else we can do with you on the situation log? Someone's already doing that. Anomalies? No. Okay. Until something opens up on the galactic map. Let's bring you back to Jandus as well, and we'll see what comes. So lots and lots of building slots, which is great. Wonderful. Build the mining station. Keep up. Goldthor's Armada. Is there any chance you're going to just... Oh, neutral. Stop the press. They do not hate us. Stop the press. Well, I'm going to open my borders in order for them to like us a little bit more. So just remember, when you close your borders... And it works. Right, we've got a migration treaty. Confirm. Whoa, they are a criminal syndicate mega corporation. So we don't want to do a commercial agreement with these guys. It'll just be bad. Oh, we can't stop them. Yeah, they're really annoying. Oh well. Don't care for the moment. Because if we go to our expansion planner now... Oh, doesn't look that good. There we are. So what's happened? Ancient drones. Having pieced them together, the foreign objects inside the destroyed drones have been identified by our experts as one-way transmitters. Since they are not set to receive, it is safe to assume that the drones were not acting at the behest of some third party. Rather, some entity has been keeping tabs on the drone's activities. Uh-oh. We need to continue our monitoring efforts? I think so. Research agreement. Han Mur have opened their borders and accepted the migration treaty. So now, ta-da! We have got some good worlds. Really good worlds. Species. Han Mur. Where are you? So they are docile. Some of the habitability seem really high, that's all. Just trying to see if they've got anything. So... Oh, Alvothari as well. Oh, they've got some Alvothari in their nation. So these guys are cybernetic. Well, we'll live with that. Ingenious, charismatic, and quick learners. sure. So they have anything arid they will love. And they're cybernetic, so they'll love it even more. Okay, cool. Well, alright. Which of these do we actually want first? Probably Marfak, the desert world. Have we got any savannah worlds? Right, Marfak it is. We might as well... I always get a bit worried. It's like, oh, crumbs, you know, these guys are going to take over the Empire, but hey, I think we can live with it. Experimental subspace navigation. So solitary science ships can now attempt to navigate to known but otherwise unreachable destinations. This could be very handy for our expansion. Let's get moat harvesting traps. Not too bothered about that. We're not using them yet, so I don't want to spend too much effort getting them. Research is actually very good in physics. Let's do the mining lasers for now. What I will do is I'll swap the Genius onto... research agreement. I'll drop the Genius onto physics, engineering. Purely because I want to move the engineering along a little bit. Physics has loads and loads of research going on anyway. Gothra. Can't believe we messed that up. Look, they've got there. That's it. Yep, we've messed it. Messed it up. Okay, well, on the meantime, you can go and just tick off some of these strange little other bits and pieces we've had going on. So get the society research for a start, and then we can worry about everything else. Azala? Ah, yeah, now, this is exactly what we want. A spare science ship that's not doing anything. Can we see... So what I want to do is try and use the subspace navigation to try and get to some of these systems we can't access currently. Just give us a few more options. So go down there and just see if we can see enough of either of those systems for now. Same with you, actually. Rather than running away, because we've improved our sensors, just go here and see if you can see what's going on. You're virtually there anyway. And same with you in Rikar's Moor. Can you get as far as Zudra? And let's just see. Let's just see. We might be able to bounce our science ships over the enemy empires. Construction complete. A Pyrrhic victory, because it cost us a much better star system elsewhere, but hey. Could be worse. And I'll just churn out the colony ships for the minute. Armada's been repaired, that's nice. No major military threats on the horizon, so I really am just going to churn out the colony ships. Governing ethics have shifted in the Finu Trade Corporation. They become more egalitarian, so they seem to be a little bit borderline egalitarian materialist. Scientific break. We have researched ceramo-metal materials. Nice. City district housing +1. Cheaper destroyers. Or just planetary build speed. Let's go for the +1. And we can do another colony ship. Expansion planner, come on. Remember the net. So we've already got someone going to Marfak, so let's go to Ruinam. Again, these Alvotharis. Okay. Sure about the cybernetics part. Cursor. We can't see past that. No? And they have such a weak set of drones as well. Ah well, back to plan A. Come home. In fact, just return anywhere. Greco. Same thing again. If we can't see, there's no point. And if you could come back as well, no point. So yeah, we're going to fairly rapidly expand now, I think. All of these planets that were just rubbish have suddenly become quite attractive as... Look at this. In fact, are they all in the same sector? Yeah, they are. Suddenly, this sector is going to be absolutely astonishing. Oh well. Just need to make sure we get one of our good people on there. Ostici. Certainly don't want you just faffing around in Ostici. So we've got somebody on Unif. Are any of our other planets actually producing any science? Fuhari is just dire. Ufladus. Nope. Moscot Desert. Nope. Oh, Titania itself, the homeworld. Yeah, of course. Homeworld. I mean, homeworld's a very strong word. Right, let's go to Titania with you and assist research, please. Actually, we do need someone to actually go and do the archaeological stuff, so you do that. But we do need to remind me, we need to put something on Tiamat. Here we go again. Ancient drones, answers above. We have found the remaining drones drifting into orbit around planet. We've learned that they are unwitting pawns in an elaborate scheme set up by an unknown faction. Going by the modus operandi of this operation, this faction is most likely a particularly old and particularly clever pirate syndicate. They must have found the drones drifting through space and done what we could not, modified them. While not as impressive as it sounds, all they did was introduce self-contained alien technology into the drones. The fact remains that these alien pirates possess a technological know-how far in advance of our own, at least in certain areas. Having installed their comms devices into the drones, the pirates let them drift through space again, knowing that they are set to assist their original masters' colonists, and that the drone's ability to accurately identify such colonists has degraded with age. The drones have essentially been fattening up our colony as the pirates watch, waiting for the ideal time to strike. Uh-oh, our military analysts predict that the pirates will strike within the next 2 years, so we could let them come, which gives us some influence. Capture the drones, and send them to destroy their would-be masters. Yeah, let's try that. I've no idea. We've captured the drones and filled them with explosive charges. Reprogramming them proved to be a relatively easy task now that we know how to break them open. And we have plotted a course for the estimated location of the pirate fleet. Top Starfox scientists have implemented our own IFF technology to minimize the risk of the drones attacking innocents. Let them fly. Woohoo! We have traditions. Oh, and the Senate. Honestly, the Senate. Why do I even bother? Stupid idiots. Right, we can form a federation now. Boom. So we shall have to have a little bit of a think. Well, might as well have the think now. Vinjim. Yeah, if you could build a starbase there as well, please. Everyone else is doing something useful. So contacts. Who would we want to build a federation with? So we've got these guys who at some point we're either going to need to become very friendly with or kill. Relative power. Where are we? We are still right at the bottom of the relative power curve. Probably because of the hurt our tech's taking from this. We do need to sort that out sooner rather than later. So if we get these guys, we definitely won't get the Usanache. Usanache, pretty good. Who's most like us as well? We are. egalitarian, xenophile, militarist. So we don't want anything that clashes with that. So, for instance, that's okay because there's nothing that clashes. They are Federation builders as well, the Usinache, so that's a possibility. Oh no, we're militarist. Yeah, that would clash. Ugh. The Visandia is good in that there's no clashes, but it would mean the Usinache, although they're pacifists, aren't they? The Finu we get on well with. Another option is that we're the odd man out in an otherwise good one. So yeah, again, that's okay. That's okay. The Zeltec are okay. There's nothing that really... I don't think any of them really match us well, do they? No, well, certainly none of the ones we've discovered so far. Probably this is the one we'd want to go down. Do they get on well with each other? Does Usinache... Yeah, they do. Oh, the irony. So I think if we leave the defensive pact here... Would these guys want to form a federation? They would. We've got to do it, haven't we? Form federation. So what do we want to be? We can go for a Galactic Union. Members of this federation are united and ready to cooperate to deal with whatever problems may arise. Trade League or a Martial Alliance. Our research cooperative would be nice, but yeah, we can't. Let's go for a Galactic Union, and we can be the... What can we be? The... Well, we can't really be Starfoxians, can we? The... Memorial... I think was my homeworld league. Let's go with that. See how they feel about it. They love it. Let history record that on this day the governments of the Starfox Commonwealth and the Usinache Council signed a treaty of federation. As founding members of the Memorial League, they will now face the future as firm allies. The new Galactic Union will serve as a shining example to the rest of the galaxy of all that can be accomplished by working together. A new era of interstellar diplomacy has begun. Too right. A great day. So that's them. And I think we should try the Finu as well. So we are a Federation level 1. So we have actually diverse ethics as smaller penalties. I mean, given everything else, that's probably good news. And so the Memorial League. Basically, that's the only bonus we get at low levels. Oh yeah, our economy's just overtaken theirs. Members. Yeah, I know, there's a clash. There's a clash. So what that clash is affecting is our XP. Or cohesion. So we have some diverse and opposing ethics. Which isn't ideal, really, is it? So we're going to have to assign envoys just to get that going positive again. But for instance, let's take the one from the Usinache Council. We've got +1 in there. And let's take the one off the Usinache Council as well, wherever that is. There it is. So we are gradually starting to improve things. And they have put an envoy in as well. So as this gradually ticks up, we will start to improve the Federation. That's fine. I know we're losing at the minute, but that won't keep going that way. And we'll look at that in a bit more depth later, but for now we're just ticking up. What's the next horror that's going to be unleashed? Oh, leverage privateering. Trade is the lifeblood. Bureaucrats are going to get more expensive, but trade protection improves. Naval cap, I mean, we're below that anyway. I think this is all good. Let's support that. Especially if we could get it ahead of, well, cooperative research as well. Yeah, okay, that's fine as well. Certainly ahead of either of these bits of rubbish. So, and Ufladius has unemployed people. How many people have we got? 7. What do we want to do with you, Ufladius? Primary resources. We are getting a little bit short on food. So, okay, for now, we'll use you as an agriculture district as well. One of our governors has leveled up. Good for you. Excellent. If you could please build mining stations. And actually, we should see about those who love us. The Fenu Trade Commission. Would you consider joining our federation? They would. Ace, come, come, come. So we have now got a pretty good spread. You'd be feeling very nervous if you were either of these two empires at the moment. Surrounded now, and these guys who don't like us, we've built a bit more armour. So we have voted to let them in, which is good, because I did want that. And they have joined. Oh, we discovered a new archaeological site, presumably, yeah, within their empire. What is it? Anyone home? Survey ship scanned Cordorth 1 and detected artificial structures. Worth a closer look. Unnervingly, there is no signs of any population. Could be interesting. And then our federation is losing XP again. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's fine for the minute. It's only because, well, you know... anyway, based on minus 99 cohesion. That is going to come up. You can see it is coming up. It's just going to take some time. Just going to take some time. And is anyone else going to come into our federation? Not sure we want them in our federation, to be honest, but just out of curiosity. Nope. Yeah, nobody else wants them in either. Contact. These guys probably don't like us very much at the moment. Broke defensive pact, opposed resolution, allied to rivals. Yeah, I thought you might hate that. I don't think we're going to get you in, are we? Nope. That's a shame. What about the Wizaraki Alliance? Where are they? Oh, they're over here. Hello. Hi, Wizaraki Alliance. Materialist. Is that going to cause too much chaos with our already chaotic... No, Materialist's fine. And what else are you? Yeah, no, that's both fine. So their potentials... Would they join our federation? No, they hate the Fenu Trade Commission. Shame. What about you evangelizing zealots? I don't think we really want you. Probably wouldn't join us anyway. Nope. No, they all hate each other. Probably hate us as well, actually, to be fair, but... the Zeltec Stellar Collective Cooperative are right next to us. Would you join? They would take association status. but wouldn't join a federation with the Usanache Council. Interesting. And then, well, that's it really, isn't it? I think everyone else just, look, they absolutely hate us. There's no chance with either of these. So it's going to be the three of us for a while, unless we can do some ethics shifting on the enemy, which hopefully we can do. Oh. Well, they have offered it the the association status. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm quite willing to support that. Oh, we'll do that in a second. But we now can build hydroponics farms. Cool. Well, okay, that was done. I certainly didn't mean to do that, but anyway. Can do some more research. Yeah, let's get rid of some of these because they're quick, relatively. All good. Oh, and let's move. I want to do this as quickly as possible. Hi, dude. How's it going? Just joined. How's it going, mate? We've just formed a federation. Is probably the... And so I'm playing the Doomsday background origin. So my empire, it's not been min-maxed. I just thought it'd be fun. I don't know how many of the origins you played through yourself, Ace. But this one it's a bit of a stinker at the start. Let's phrase it that way. So our planet has blown up is the long and the short of it. So our original home world was here. This is well, I think it's the 5th session, is it? Oh no, number 8. Yeah, we did originally. That's our home world there. Oh, nice. You streamed it, or did you stream it, or was that playing at home? No, cool. Well, I mean, I'm pretty new at streaming it. This is the first time I've ever streamed this series. This is the first time I've ever streamed Stellaris, and I have to say I'm really enjoying it. Expansion planner. I'm really enjoying it. It can get a bit weird in the sense that you like trying to pay attention to everything, but it's good. Let's get this one out of the way. Arid world, yep. I'm just at the point of being able to colonize widely as well. So my starting species is Arctic. So I've gone for Starfoxes from an Arctic empire, a planet. Yeah. So my starting empire is Starfoxes. We are egalitarian, xenophile. I wanted to play more of a diplomatic game, so I went xenophile. And I just like the ship fire rate, truthfully. So we went for that. Again, I wanted to go diplomatic, so we went for diplomatic corps or corps. And I just like merchants, so we've gone for merchant guilds as well. We've got a couple of cool things. We've managed to, as we were exploring, got the elixir of life to improve our lifespan. The drone mining, of course. We've got the enhanced ship speed, which is great. And the amoebas don't hate us. But yeah, Doomsday hurt badly. Autoritarians and spiritless feudal society empire. I think they're really cute. But yeah, that feels kind of directly opposite in terms of exactly what in terms of the ethics. Couldn't be much different, could it? So fanatic authoritarian, yeah, we are egalitarian. And spiritualist, well, I mean, spiritualist would be okay. So yeah, there's the Empire, and our species is Arctic preference, intelligent, traditional, strong, but very unruly. Mostly our economy has recovered, so losing your homeworld, we lost about 16 pops when it blew. I think if I played it again, I would play it slightly differently. But we lost a lot of pops, and there was a lot of little problems that I didn't expect. Like, and I know this sounds obvious afterwards, my homeworld has blown up, but I never thought to move my capital to another planet. So, you know, just little things like that. It's just like, oh my goodness. And yeah, we've just formed a federation literally in the last sort of 10-15 minutes, which they're about as good as they're going to get. So I'm with pacifists, which is not brilliant. Just prefer the temple and the shroud that protects your ships if the contingency spawns. So I don't need to change out the sapient combat computer. Hey man, you probably played more than I have, so I'm curious. I haven't really got through the end game very often in Stellaris, so to some extent this is a bit of a learning curve. I'm obviously I know the basics. I'm enjoying playing it, but in terms of the end game, it's a real blank book for me. Temple's good, I will grant you though. It's a really good building. The shroud. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I had exactly the same problem, but I've upgraded my PC recently, so that's actually one of the reasons. What are you doing? You're not doing anything useful. What can we get you doing? Could you please go to my capital and assist research? At least that's something. I'm a bit blocked at the moment, so although we've got this nice federation, and that guy is associated with us as well. Oh, we can get through the Han Mer now. I've forgotten I'd made friends with these guys. Science ships. Where's the last one? What are you doing? Change plan. Go and explore. And you might as well come back to there. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know, again, because I've upgraded my PC. I heard rumours they were going to do a lot for the pop management, which was the thing that was putting the pressure on the PCs. Hopefully they did. So we've got unemployed people here. Here. And well, we could upgrade, but we don't have the upkeep yet in crystal, so let's not do that. Or maybe we should. PC don't enjoy the late game. And then if we build a crystal mine somewhere... Oh, so you go down the vassals route. Yeah, we can't do the crystals yet there. I'm going to build another admin centre here. I know it's not the ideal place. Benefits of a feudal society is that you can be aggressive and force vassalage. Yeah, I think my next empire, this is a really... I'm not playing a pacifist ethic, but I'm playing quite a pacifist style, especially now that I'm in a federation with a bunch of pacifists. Although these guys, can you see, I completely wrap around them, and these two nations need to go. So hopefully we can goad them into a fight. Oh, really? Were you a hegemony? Good, that's all improving. Excellent. The other thing is we did manage to bracket off our normal union thing, yeah. We did manage to bracket off quite a nice little chunk of the galaxy here, although we haven't actually managed to colonize it yet. Man, again, in the early game, with the Doomsday scenario, there's just so much stuff going wrong all the time that you're running out of. Well, minerals are okay, but you're running out of food. You're running out of consumer goods. Planets are getting upset. Yeah, I've got normal union as well. Partly because I knew we wouldn't get the. I knew we would have clashes in our ethics. The Mirror Dimension Starfox Commonwealth reports that their economy is in decline. Boo. After a series of defeats at the appendages of the Warp Beasts. Quarter of the Galaxy. No. I mean, of all the things to actually have there, though, determined exterminators. You know, it's either a very quick game or a really good start, depending on which way it goes. Yeah, the mirror's nice. I forget which planet it's on, actually. I think it's one of the earlyish ones. Which one's it on? Could be a little bit hard. Dust Desert, not that one. Is it Titania, now my capital? Oh yeah, Portal Research Area. You can see this is doing really well. How much are we getting from the portal, though? Who knows? It's this one, isn't it? The Portal Research Area. And we need to do some physics research. We are so far behind on tech as well, it's embarrassing. Let's do the research alternatives +1. Have we not got anyone good at physics here? We have! Whee! Come back, all is forgiven. It's got a planetary modifier, yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's been a pretty... I mean, it has been tough. It's been a tough start to the game. No doubt about it. Oh, thank you, whoever that was. A hole in the ground. Orbital telemetry shows a massive impact crater on the surface of Pytham 2A, which is great because I'd already surveyed that and didn't find it. It was not caused by a meteorite strike, as the crater is surprisingly deep in proportion to its diameter. In fact, the actual depth cannot yet be determined, as the shaft is choked by rock debris partway down, blocking any further orbital scans. It appears that a conventional excavation is the only way to find out what lies below. It's really nice when somebody else finds something like that. Is everyone doing something? Oh man, yeah, there's loads of unemployed people. He was terrified of the longest time of the fallen empires. Two opposing ethics and the caretakers, all three of them almost... Oh man, I love games like that where you you're closed in and you have to think about it. Hi Tim! Got Ace on the chat as well, who actually is probably a very good person to ask questions of. Nomatar Prime, what are you doing? Let's get you... Food's looking okay. Let's get a city district there. Titania, what are you up to? Let's get another admin office. How's your day been, Tim? Good, good. Oh, it sounds great. It just sounds fun, Ace. ISS Flyman of the Lawful completed the research station. That's very nice. Actually, let's close the star bases. They're just in the way at the minute. Good. Let's pick up that we somehow missed. Oh, well, I'm still locked down, mate. I mean, I went out for a cycle this morning. So I cycled 20 miles today. But that's it, really. Did you get a War in Heaven on the Galaxy, by the way, Ace? Come on, man. It would have been fun. You didn't get one then, I'm guessing, from what you're saying. Yeah. I live in Ace, I live in Wales, and the lockdown here is a bit stricter than England where Tim lives. Scientists leveled, that's great. So, you know, just even being allowed to cycle that much. Oh, you fought one and killed the other. Nice. Oh, here we go. Ancient drones, wounded and volatile. The pirate fleet is inbound. We've had this event chain where these drones appeared on this planet. The pirate fleet is inbound earlier than expected. It's likely our preemptive strike was successful both in provoking and damaging them. Their fleet was roughly 30% smaller than projected. I'd forgotten they were coming. We have got a bastion there. Oh my goodness. So I have a bastion in this system, and that's the pirates that are coming. Oh no, we're going to have to go and kill them. That's a bit annoying. Oh well, if we actually have to go and kill them, we actually have to go and kill them. Where are you, navies? Where is my navy? Come on, military fleets. There we are. Let's go kill them. Yeah, I know, 72. It's a shame they're not just a tiny bit closer, because then the station could just kill them. Well, you wanted violence, Tim, you know. This is probably not quite the level of violence you were hoping for. And I was just saying to Ace, unfortunately, well, no, I'm enjoying it. I wanted a diplomatic playthrough in this game, but I'm now in a federation with 2 pacifists. Name my fleets better. I'm open to suggestions. Yeah, I did lose a corvette. I've been running my fleet again, Ace, because of the pretty brutal start for Doomsday. I've just been constantly short of resources up till now, and I don't want to build because I've got pretty good relations with my neighbours. I'm really taking the gamble on the fleets at the moment, so I'm just going mad. That's poo for a name of a fleet. I'm not calling a fleet poo. Come on, serious suggestions only. And I understand you're upset, but like, come on. Calm it down, Tim. Calm it down. Expansion planner. Let's get the next one. D-up. With these guys. Thank you very much. Furious Foxtrot, do we reckon? And we are the Starfox Empire, don't forget. I don't think Courageous Foxtrot works, but Furious Foxtrot would. That would sound. Hey, I wanted to play a Federation game, and they were the only ones who really wanted to form a Federation. So I might have to upset them at some point in the game. By because I do want to squash these guys. You got to remember, Tim, as well. I was playing a very, very difficult start, so I haven't had a lot of resources to spare for building fleets. The Senate is in session. What crap are they discussing this time? Oh no, research. Yep, we're good with that. We're very good with that. Look how weak our current diplomatic weight is. We are so far down the pecking order for everything. It's grim. But we are finally getting the Empire Sprawl under control, so we should be able to start catching up with tech. I don't think we can... No, we're not slavers. Federation equals Federation fleet. No upkeep. Other empires can build fleet for you equals win. Yeah, that's pretty good, especially for me. Have they actually started doing that yet? I don't know if we've got a fleet yet. No, we haven't got a fleet yet. Fleet contribution. We could Oh yeah, we've got a few problems to sort out in our empire. We've got to basically have some negotiations first. But soon, soon, my friends, soon. But yeah, federations are really worth considering if you can get them. Oh, hello, we've got some spare thingamajogs here. Where are you off to? Sorry, I really dislike it when I see something like a... Yeah, yeah. I get really nervous when I see colony ships near me. They'll have weapons, they just don't want to use them. Excellent, that's that one done. Then if you could go and finish off Tiamat. They will have weapons, come on. Look at these guys, their fleets are probably better than mine. My fleets are absolute pants. So here we go, look, you see they've got a couple of big powerful fleets there. I've only got one at the moment. And I'm completely ignoring building it while I'm... Ooh, we need more consumer goods. I'm completely ignoring building it while I madly rush out. Except I keep pressing the wrong button. Expanding. So I basically just got the ability to bring in these guys, the Alvothari. Defense and pirate suppression, yeah. Yeah, it is. They've been very good at defending me whilst my planet was blowing up, which has been nice. Unif. Tech, please. We are way behind on science. Thank you. We've got colony ships going around everywhere. How many have we got? Colony ships have we got out at the minute? Only 2. I'm not gonna force their pacifist ethics by force when I'm allied with them, guys. Come on. We've got an election, but again, I don't really have enough influence to spare. You sound like you've played an awful lot, Ace. Have you got a lot of hours on it? Bish. I think we just need to... Yeah, we're nearly done with expanding now. Or the cheap expansion, early game expansion. Yeah, I think that's exactly it, Tim. As long as they've got that attitude. Mandate unfulfilled. Okay, well that's fine. We just don't get some unity. But we now have the same leader. Yeah, I know. It's the same old problem on PCs with Stellaris. But I do think the newer versions are better from everything I've heard. We have an orbital research mandate, which is great because we'll build research stations anyway at this stage. So that's all good. Oh, careful everyone. Oh no, that's a bit keen. The evil enemy are coming. A long time. So for instance, just clock the date because we've only just landed that colony ship down. So bearing in mind, Tim, that I've already got a tech that gives me a 50% boost to the colonization speed. It is a long time before they're really useful colonies. I mean, I'm doing it because at the end of the game they are brilliant, but it's not a 5-minute job. It was hardly worth fighting that fight. I mean, like, for crying out loud. Go home. Go home. Yeah, go home. I mean, was it even worth it? We didn't lose any ships. Yeah, no, that's exactly the problem I've had up till now. So, particularly as we go more middle-late game, 5 XP probably. Yeah, exactly. Completely not worth it. We've received some rather troubling reports regarding the deteriorating health of Limothara. Oh, I hate it when that happens. So, Governor's leveled up. Limothara. Like, every one of my scientists seems to start abusing substances. It's not a good look. It is not a good look. Excellent. Can you please build research station there? So yeah, I've lost my train of thought there. Oh, another colony ship. I'm a fiend for getting the numbers. The shortcut keys, and what I find is it's when you're streaming, for some reason you forget obvious things. Let's colonize this one. We use the Hitamar dudes. That's all good. Look, I mean, look at this fleet. This fleet here is 4,300, and our entire fleet at the moment is 1.2. I've got all of the DL. Well, I've certainly got all of the DLCs. I don't know if I've got all of the like flavor stuff. Yeah, I just want to get the pops out as quickly as possible. And because I've got a lot of friendly empires around me, I can get away with it. So I'm going to. Two angled. Despad 1, this is an archaeological site. Despad 1 is virtually fractal. The same wild collisions of natural and obviously artificial geography visible from space are replicated on the personal scale planet side. There are mountains with perfect pyramidal bases and jagged craggy summits. Rough tundra that suddenly becomes a perfectly smooth plain of bare rock until another weathered natural formation bisects it. The juxtaposition of irregular boulders and rocks scattered among the perfect cubes the size of a microchip or a hab block. As yet we can only imagine how this could have come to pass. Keep digging. Thank you very much. I do need some more consumer goods. Mining world. Maybe you could build some consumer goods on the side. For now. Oh, and my planets are all over the place in terms of specializations. Oh yeah, that DLC. I don't know which DLC it is, but it's absolutely brilliant. So much flavor. Oh, and Tim, to increase cap on your fleets, Ancient Relics. Yeah, Ancient Relics. Brilliant DLC. Really, really good. But yeah, Tim, if you want to increase the cap on your fleets, there's a number of, I think it's society research. So where can we see our research history? I always forget this. No, not there. Oh, food processing. Let's finish that one off. Researched, here we go. So for instance... You're going to play at the same time. Do it, man. Yeah, anchorages as well. I haven't built any yet. Good shout, because I'd forgotten about those, Ace. So you're going to get a game going in the background. Do it, man. Crumbs, there's an awful lot to keep an eye on. Once the main expansion phase is finished, I won't need to keep such an eye on the construction ships anymore. It's a shame in a way there's not like an auto build feature for the construction ships, or at least not one I've seen. He says checking there isn't one. No, I don't see one. Oh, now not too many in this run, I'm afraid. So we've got some enigmatic energy over here. Got you. But that's really it. There's not much around here. There's a few... Where were they? The automated dreadnought. But it's kind of outside my territory. Yeah, I like the Void Clouds. The Guardians as an armor there. Otherwise, I don't think we found too many. There's obviously something here as well, because they haven't colonized it, but I can't get there because they're hostile. And yeah, you can see there's definitely gaps, but I haven't... Because these guys are effectively blocking this whole... Yeah, I know, but the chance... Look where it is. Although, again, I can start to try and cause trouble. These guys are actually affiliated to the Federation, so I have to at least pretend. I think... Off-World Trading Company. I do want that. Because I've got a couple of star bases I'd like to put it on. Have I got a... Yeah, we have. You can come on here. Research that one. And then... Oh, I don't really... No, you're okay, actually. You can go on an archaeological site. You're back on the iPad. Hi again, Tim. Yeah, hopefully we can get in there soon. It's, at the moment, again, it's on the other side of these guys. Although these guys are friendly, so there's no real reason I couldn't go after either of these. The Guardians as an am as well. Other than that, I don't know. And yeah, the Great Wound. Look at that. There's an awful lot of strange stuff going on here. You seen that, Tim? Look at that. Along with, whoops, some fairly harmless looking void clouds. But, I mean, the fleet power there is massive. Anyway, we're going to go up and colonize towards that way. So you can get a free Titan. I think I'm a way away yet from being able to defeat anything with my fleet. Even that science ship, though, that's 75 power pirates. We've encountered some sort of alien vessels. These have been tagged as Pi aliens. Ouch. Hull directly. Ouch. Let's research the new aliens, though. I don't know where we've encountered them, but anyway, we've encountered them. Yeah, sorry for all the zipping back and forth from planets to construction ships, but it will ease off a bit once this bit's done. Horax, let's get the archaeological site. Throw a hamster at them? At who? The whole Federation? I'm not throwing hamsters at the Federation. Wait, they're my friends. We're a peace-loving people. Enjoying the fruits of our Federation kindness thing. Oh, we have discovered a stagnant ascendancy. One second, Tim. We understand that your empire is home to an individual whose brilliant mind transcends the tragic primitiveness of your species. The talents of Darmug are sadly wasted in the Starfox Commonwealth. We Alvathari always have a use for skilled scientists to work in our archives. As such, we are offering you the unique chance to earn our favours by allowing us to take charge of him. We already have a ship en route to pick him up, so you need only say yes. I'm sure you won't want to disappoint us. So we can give them up to the chroniclers. Darmug, who are you? Where are you, Darmug? Leaders. You had a human fallen empire. Nice. Darmug is 104 and likely to die soon. So I might take them up on this offer. Let's do it. So Darmok has... Oh, scientist Mikab has died. One thing at a time, one thing at a time. Let's sort these out. Yes, a genius. That sounds good. Recruit. You can get on with some physics research. You need a leader as well. Maniacal? No, I think keeping them on side is probably a good plan. Can you go out and auto-explore? Why are you going that way? Oh. Oh, I couldn't get these before. Man, look at all those planets. Yeah, that'd be good. Look at this. This whole section of nice planets and stuff that we just can't get at. I have got a couple of wormholes, I think. Yeah, there's one in Zoblar. There's one in Tiamat. So I'm hoping they'll go somewhere useful, but we really need to get them soon. Oh, they're just really, really powerful. Here's one. Can we see that? Yeah, so we can see this system. So there's a starbase with 55,000 fleet power starbase and a 226,000 power fleet, and they have multiple. So they are really tough at the beginning, Tim. It's best to try and keep them on side if you can. So we've got 2 in this game. Where are we? We'll see them here somewhere. Let's just keep it so you can see the Orange Fallen Empires. So we've got these guys who love us because we accepted their request, who are materialists, who hate us. And then we've got these militant isolationists who just... There we are, they're angry. They're just angry because they just hate all aliens. Yeah, we've got a fanatic xenophobe as well, which I've just brought up now, Ace. Yeah, they're just angry. They hate everyone. They are the Pelsimus Vestige. I think they're over here. Here to go. They're over here. So they are near our Federation, but fortunately not too near. To be fair, whoops, wrong buttons. To be fair, I started over here. That's about as far away as they could be. There's lots and lots of things on the map, though, Tim, that you can interact with. Some of them are very fun. Zuracorp. Just double-checking if I've got any... Ah, here we go. Dubious Abyss. Curator Order. I do need to build a starbase. Yeah, I do know that. Tim might not, though, so please do explain. Comfort the Fallen. Natural Sanctuaries. Lose loads of diplomatic weight. Some consumer goods goes down. Clear blocker time goes up. Amenities usage goes down and build speed. I'm okay with supporting that, I think. I'll support that if it gets to the Senate. I'll support that. It's certainly better than this dross. The Guardian Angels Act. Whoever takes that. Defense Army morale. But yeah, Tim, just be really careful. If you've got a xenophobic fallen empire like this, they will not let you hold these systems. They will attack you. They're really, really nasty about it. So it's just not worth it. It's just not worth angering them. But it can really, really hurt you if you start next to them. Because obviously these are blocking movement, they're blocking expansion. Oh, they've got a fleet there as well. Yep, there we go, another huge fleet. We've made first contact with the Dimajanian freeholders, a nomadic civilization. They occupy a number of large space stations in and around the Hydust system that house the bulk of their massive numbers in crowded and squalid conditions. Despite this, or perhaps because of this, they seem to have developed a strong martial culture. Life in the cold void has become a second nature to them, and they are very adept at space warfare. There is no central government to speak of. Instead, they are divided into several different factions that vie endlessly with one another for resources and respect. Given their large population and shipbuilding capacity, this constant infighting is the only thing keeping them from growing into a significant threat to galactic peace. Outsiders, we are the Dimazanian. Unlike the civilized star nations of the galaxy, we have no single master to lord over us, but I have been chosen to convey this message to you on behalf of all the houses. Do not try to impose your soft and effete ways upon us. You may freely send your alien ships into the Dimazanian territory, but do not expect them to return. Our warriors will welcome the diversion, however. Transmit on this frequency only if you wish to offer tribute, or if you have need of mercenaries, as well as the means to pay for them. Right, so we've got some basically barbarian guys. Where are they? The Lavis Corsairs is one. Where are these? Maybe they're not on the map yet. Let's just see if they pop up somewhere. If you can see them. Oh, there they are. Here we go. They're down here. That's good. Those really nasty empires are away from me. If you don't know, the Ice Foilers Empire does not want you to claim. Obeying them. Yeah, it could go horribly wrong. So that's done up here. Yeah, please build some mining stations. Thank you. And somebody's died again. Oh, our general died. Okay, well, fair enough. That would explain why the mandate's unfulfilled. The likely winner is this one. Happiness and edict costs. Okay, yeah, fine. Who doesn't love elections? My people really love elections. Even during our planet blowing up, we had an election. So, you know, you got to say. Expansion. What's this modifier? Super flare warning. This sun is known to exhibit massive super flares. I think we'll colonize the ocean world first. Let's go down that route. Oh, we can build a Han colony ship. Sure, why not? Just to... Yeah. I'm not sure they do now. We can build another space station, which I will also do. Hey, city districts. But you've gone off them now, Ace. Oh, fusion missiles. Yeah, let's get that ticked off. Yep, let's get the fusion missiles ticked off. Yeah, true. And you do need to make sure you get your mandates done as well, which I've not been very good at. Oh, we're out of influence. That's a bit annoying. Oh, incidentally, Tim, look at that colony that... Do you remember I said, look at this colony? It's still not going. So, you know, they do take a while. There's no way around it. Long term, it's a great investment, but it is a long investment. Let's get that system done. So Veldanur is the Commissary General. So happy people and edict costs and durations are going to drop. Speaking of which, we should probably look at edicts. Their mandate is energy infrastructure, so we need to build 2 generator districts. I am with you on the temple buildings. Tim, what sort of empire are you playing on your game? So we need energy infrastructure. That should be doable. We have an archaeological event. Grand design. The discovery of the first crashed flying machines set us on the right path and led to the discovery of a multitude of similar crash sites littering the surface of the planet. Without doubt, these strange dead machines have something to do with the mysterious geometrical shapes that dot this world. But the extent of the damage caused by crash landings from high altitude will make analysis difficult. Keep digging. I've just realised I'm over my normal time. And I'm going to have to go in the next sort of... You just started, the other human one. Not the UN, you mean? Yeah, the temple's a really good building. Yeah, are you on Commonwealth of Man, Tim? Whoops. You need some houses. Yep, that's fine. City, please. I think they're a fun faction. Yeah, everyone's doing something. Also, Ace, the DLC that I must be quite old now that changed the way that you colonize and claim systems. I have done, yeah, I found the Sol system in other playthroughs, but not as the Commonwealth of Man. Self-evolving logic, excellent. Oh, loads of research. I think we want this badly, yeah. Our research is just rank bad. Yes, please. Move over here, please. So, Commonwealth of Man is probably a more aggressive game, I would say, Tim. Oh, I guess I'm going to have to give him tribute. Food is fine. Edicts. So I've currently got recycling campaign. That's probably all I need at the minute. Wonderful. If you could come over here. Free migration. That's all done. Actually, what am I spending influence on at the minute? Federation, Migration Pact, Research Agreements, and Commercial Pacts. We don't need a Migration Pact anymore, I don't think. Yeah, whichever one it was. My goodness. And the one that changed... do you remember right at the beginning, you used to have 3 different types of space travel? I mean, it was fun, but sometimes you ended up with these situations where you just couldn't stop people attacking you, or... And some of the Federation fleets, man. Now, what's going on here? Oh, well, the Bava Baba... Someone's busy, because I didn't do that. Hang on, who's the president? Oh, we are gaining XP now, which is good. And we have some associate members. Be nice if the associate members showed up here somehow as well. Just so you know who they were. Forge World. Could you do a bit of a minor on food while you're there? We are a bit short. So you had +9 before will to power. Excellent. So, Tim, that planet I was talking about having colonized has just become an actual planet. But even now, it's still pretty rubbish. So at the moment, I have a planet deficit of a bit of energy, a bit of food, and a bit of a unity ambition. Cool. Will to power. Ah, man, there's so much I don't know about this game. Where are you going? Commercial Pact? Not just yet. Also with Precursor, research agreement. That probably is a good idea, though, because I'm behind on research. Which Precursor? Hang on 1 second. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what you're asking there, Ace. Origins, is it? Oh, sorry. Yeah. I'm a muppet. The Voltaurum, it was. We found them. I think the game was buggy. We found it really easily. So we have the Voltaurum reality perforator, which is pretty good. So the pop amenities usage -10 is nice. I haven't tried the perforate reality yet, so I've no idea what that's going to do. I've literally no idea what that'll do. So, yeah. So we've got the Voltaurum homeworld, which is here, Voltamar. Which is also a very good system, Tim. If ever you get the chance to try and find the homeworlds of the Precursors, definitely do it. Scheduled for demolition. After recovering one of the more intact crashed wrecks and reverse engineering it, the purpose of the orbital network became clear. The machines were automated cutting beams placed around Despad 1. Their function was to completely dismantle the planet, carving it up piece by piece over a span of centuries. Not long after the endeavour began, perhaps a few decades based on projections, something interrupted the procedure. The automated cutters lost power and their orbit decayed until one by one they smashed themselves to bits on the planet's surface. That's pretty good, yeah, that is pretty good. So we are going to get... Oh, that's not great. So we're going to get mineral cutting beams with a plus 10%. Meh. I mean, I'll take it, because you've got to, really. So that one's been fully excavated. Can you come up and check out this one? So this one is a beautiful bubble. Surface scans suggest that a technological civilization may have been active on the planet, but has since gone extinct. We'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. Oh, for the hyacinth. I think you just need to explore them. I think you just need to explore them, Tim. But I'm not 100% on that. New traditions. We haven't got a Federation Navy yet, so let's avoid that. Yeah, might as well increase our trade value. Done. Right, I think, gentlemen, I'm going to have to call the stream here. So I have very, very much enjoyed playing it. Way! Thanks for the follow, Ace. This is a regular stream. This one, I stream it. I don't know where you are in the world, but I stream this one midday every Sunday. This game, Stellaris. So that's midday British summertime, which is GMT +1, -1. Anyway, British summertime, BST. And I will be back on again later, but I'll be playing Europa Universalis 4. You're at UTC +2. Alt-tab. I'm just having a quick look at what UTC is here at the minute. UTC. Universal time. Current universal time 2:30. Okay, so you're in Central European time, something like that, Ace. I'm guessing. Yeah, so we're UK time basically. Yeah, I'll be on. Oh, tonight I will be on 8 o'clock this evening to play Europa Universalis 4, where I'm playing Bohemia. Yeah, it will be Europa EU4. It's my Bohemia campaign. Oh, Middle East Ace, nice. Any particular? Well, you must be from our particular part. So yeah, so I'll be back on midday. What would that be then? 1 o'clock your time next Sunday, and 9 o'clock this evening for a different game, EU4. Tim, I thought you were asking me what time zone. Oh man, it's my first playthrough on Emperor. So I've done a few things wrong, Ace. Let's phrase it that way. In EU4, I've definitely done a few things wrong. And most of the Holy Roman Empire hates me, but I'm enjoying it. So you know, hopefully we can take them over. Anyway, for now, I'm going to say goodbye. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks for the follow, Ace. It means a lot because I am a small streamer, so I don't get too many of them. So hopefully I will see you later. Have a wonderful afternoon both, and hopefully I'll see you this evening. Tim, around 9 is fine. It'd be great to see you. Ace, hopefully I'll catch you later as well. Yeah, cool. In which case, 8 o'clock British summertime this evening. Ciao, ciao.